All right, we are here. Yo, what's up, Drip? How's it going, brother? Gonna lie. Got some wolves to take out. Evening. Tired, just woke up. Okay. Right on, brother. Me, I just got up not too long ago. I just had some breakfast, had a shower maybe an hour ago. And then I'm just like, yeah, you know what? I could sit down and play some games. So I'll be unproductive for the rest of my day. Go on a stream. As long as my, stream isn't buffering a whole lot like it was yesterday. I think you were there yesterday. I was streaming for, I don't know, 45 minutes, and I had a lot of frame drops. So if there's any frame drops, let me know right away. And I'll see if I can fix that. But I've tweaked a couple settings, so we should be good now. But I'm gonna give 7 PM just napped though. Nah, sounds productive to me. Yeah, we're gonna give the Kraken. I really want to beat the Kraken because it seems like a lot of people have beaten that one. And honestly, I want the Tentacle more than I want the Ironclad personally. I know the Ironclad's more useful for these boss fights, but I really just like the Tentacle. I think having another source of crushing damage besides the Grouper, which I've got 6 of, is nice to have. But yeah, we'll see. We'll try to do both of them. The repair bill is probably going to be pretty expensive, but that's alright. We're still promoting, we're still ranking units, so we've got our priorities in line. I'm always upgrading stuff right now, so it's like one of those things that's like, okay, if I've got nothing else to do, I'll do it, right? So it's really hard to reproduce some of those fights though. You get some good RNG and then you get some pretty bad RNG following. Knock knock. Super tanks are almost R6 as well. We're getting there. Glad for that. Yeah, it's a knock knock joke. Knock knock, who's there? Man, for some reason, I really badly want to get these Silver Wolves as units. I can't remember which unit it was, which was exclusive. Was it the Enforcer here? I think it was the Enforcer that was limited time. Still who? Still Fragless? Yes, sir. Let's see, was it the Silver Wolves? Silver... or Mercenary Vault, I think it was called. Mercenary Vault. Yeah, the Enforcer and the Artillery were previously trainable, then they were no longer trainable for some reason. Everything costs nanopods besides the Grenadier and the Thug too, which is interesting. Still not your tentacle? Almy King. I can't remember, to be honest. But I don't know why they took those two out. I didn't think the Enforcer was anything special. Now, it would be cool if he could just dump that whole AK mag into me, but he just shoots one shot. Oh, wait. Hold on. What was that? I actually didn't know that he had more than one attack. Can borrow mine? Sweet. Yeah, I think just like the selling point for me is that it only costs teeth. It's basically like the grouper, and yes, it's got prep time, but I'm using my M10s the majority of the time anyways. So if I need to just take something out, take a ship out, there's a good chance you're going to crit it and just insta-kill it. We're almost maxed on vials here too. They do 3 burst? Ah, okay. That makes sense. Yeah, field agents are really nice, actually. They're okay, they're a bit squishy though. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Yeah, after I get my supers to R6, I need to start working on these guys because I'm not even 10% on them. But you can use them to rank up a lot of other units, so I was like, supers are going to be more relevant anyways. So we'll rank up the supers for first, and then we'll do the field agents after that. Everything else. They get good late game when high RAM. Yeah, almost there. Crashed here. We will go ahead and relaunch. When high rank. Are you on mobile right now? Auto-corrected? Yeah, when they're higher rank, absolutely. I think field agents are less SP as well than super tanks, but I gotta double check that. Do that while my game reloads. Field agents, and I would hope so, just because of the level that you get them at and their overall effectiveness. Yeah, 285,000 for R6. I don't remember super tanks being that much. I think supers are over 300 something for R6, from R5 to R6. We'll get into the fights right away here too. I just want to do a couple more rebels. I'm almost maxed on vials. I already got both my wimp attacks. I think what I'm going to do now... Also, I failed and I trained 1,001. I kept at 1,000 and I trained a wimp by accident last night. We're going to throw the juiced hook on. Again, I was animation canceling with these two, but it's so hard to do on PC anyways, so... We'll just leave it as is. 335-ish. Yeah, that's right. So it's 50, give or take 50k less, is not bad. Definitely makes a difference in the long run. There's other units I want to get ranked up to. I got my Raider Champion to R2, my Salamander's going to R2. So I need to get a bunch of units ranked up just for fun. But the Champion's actually pretty good at farming. There's a location in Greenboro which you can use to farm wood and lumber. So I've been doing that a lot so I can get my iron mines maxed out, which I'm really close to now. I think I have 3 iron mines that are level 9 that need to be maxed. Everything else is maxed. And yeah, Greenboro is the place to go to farm lumber. And the Raider Champions basically just one-shot the one shock troopers that's there pretty consistently. So I'll just bring in a Raider Champion, level it up passively, and one-shot the one-shot that what's his face, because it's consistent. So one-shot that shock trooper. Upright, yep. Yep. Oof. And the suppression. Oh, vials. Rip. 3 more vials to go. I'm going to dip and grind R6 supers. Can't do both as on phone. Fair enough, Drip. I appreciate you stopping by, homie. Good luck on the grind. How far are you right now? Are you you making some good progress too? Catch you in a bit. Right on, man. See ya. That's not what I meant to do. Oops. It's getting nicer and nicer out every day. Just beautiful. Oh, look at that. 2 vials. There we go. The second I look away. We need 1 more vial to max. And we could technically... The only other use, I believe, for vials currently is actually for rank 5 turtle shellers. What's it called? Their attack. Because they have an attack where it requires chem vials, the poison attack. All the other poison attack units are either nanopods. I think there's maybe 1 or 2 that aren't. And yeah, all of them require nanopods to unlock the move instead of chem vials. Since they're unlocked at a lower rank, can't really get chem vials then. And they don't want to limit people. So they're like, here you go. You can spend nanopods to get the chem attack, which is usually garbage anyways. The turtle sheller, it's not bad. Strings. Nice. There we go. That's wild. That's a deflect and still does 72 damage. That's a lot of damage. Now, I know the Sabs can definitely crit for a lot, but I know normally, because they have low offense, they don't hit that hard. At least consistently. So I had one back in the day and they were so much fun to use, but I think I'll save out this time until I can get a gorilla. And we are so close on field agents, just to 10%. Supers are getting there too. They really like that super tank, don't they? Alright, last rebel encounter. For some reason, I want to take on the Dreadnought before the Kraken, but I think it makes more sense to do the Kraken first because it's a little bit less difficult. Okay, we'll go ahead and... We'll make another tack sub for fun. Four tack subs, yeah, that's more than I can justify spending nanos on. We do need more groupers for the Kraken though, which is the only shitty part. Because I don't want to buy more freaking groupers, but... And also rank 3 groupers would be really nice too. Alright. So we have 2 groupers. I guess that's probably enough. We hit a little bit less damage on the Kraken. Crits, yeah. I don't really know what the par for the course is for this, so it's going to take me a little bit to kind of feel my way through, but I feel like I'll be able to get a decent idea pretty quickly. poison attack and a crit. Yeah, I feel like we want him biting first turn. For sure. Probably doesn't make too big of a difference, but... I wonder if I should do my other encounters first, too. I feel like I should. He really likes doing that spit attack first, doesn't he? Yeah, maybe we'll do the other encounters first. We'll come back to this. We'll be quick. But I do want to get SP for my groupers and stuff, so... We're even going to do that. We're going to take our sweet time with it because, honestly, I'm not losing troops today. Okay, we'll relaunch the game. We'll do our mammoths. Yeah, we just have so many encounters, and unfortunately the encounters keep building up because of how much we crash. But at the end of the day, they're what's important, so we're going to keep progressing. The Kraken and the Dreadnought are on the back order list of things to do, unfortunately. At least supers are almost done, because these things take so long to rank. Honestly, I haven't really... Like, I've kind of enjoyed the grind, though. It's been a long one. But our 6 supers are pretty chill. Like, I don't have to ever worry about them dying, so I just kind of take my time. Work my way through it. Need 1 vial to vial max as well. So we're making some good progress here. I gotta get some more units ranked up. Like, I haven't even started on my chuckers. But we'll get there. Quick reset. So boars are down, if I'm not mistaken, unless that was just one fight. That might have just been one fight. I'll go there again just to double check. Alright, that's it for that. 9 out of 10 vials, awesome. Another reset. No dropped frames as far as I'm aware on mine. Yo, what's going on, Chosen? How you doing? Go and check our Badlands, and then we'll go check our Raptor Nest. Yeah, we do have one more boar encounter. Heavies are getting there. Super is almost there. Super is right there at R6. We'll be able to rank that up tonight, and that'll take a couple days to complete, so... do the Raptors after this, and then after the Raptors we'll jump back into Naval and do all of our encounters before the bosses. We'll jump into those boss fights. Crash. What's the focus today? Have you attempted the bosses? Yep. Yeah, I attempted the Kraken maybe 5 or 6 times. But I've got a lot of naval encounters which I want to do because I don't have rank 3 or rank 3 tac subs yet. So I gotta do those first. What's up, Chosen? So, the priority right now is getting R3 groupers and R3 tac subs just to give myself as much of an advantage as possible right now because of how difficult the encounters are. I could probably substitute M10s as well, but yeah. We'll rank other stuff first. Since they take a little bit of time to rank anyways. I sure am soft walking quite a bit today, which is rather unfortunate. No frame dips, which is nice, as far as I can see. but yeah, lots of soft locking going on. Luckily, it doesn't occur as much if you're doing the same fight, but from what? It's from in battle. It's from turns changing and there's different things that happen. Usually turns being over and turns starting that affects it, but yeah, there's a multitude of different things, so. Alright, what do we have for resources? 7k, 10k. So we gotta farm some wood later. Oh, like frozen status? Yeah, essentially. Happens a lot. Like, it's super frequent for me. It never used to happen until May 25th, which is when they pushed out a series of hotfixes. Then it started happening a ton, so that's alright. Boris is working on it, so I trust the guy. I think he'll find a work for it. Same? Oh, it happens to you too? Oops. Jump back in here. We got one more raptor encounter? Yeah, so we'll do this. Jump into some navy encounters and then bosses after that. Just to keep things rolling. I just want to make sure that I get my encounters done while I can, because unfortunately we can't get unlimited of these encounters, which honestly I feel like they should change. Yeah, I'm farming mindlessly at trunks and my screen would not work at all. I can select units and attacks, but nothing goes through. Yeah, that basically is what's been happening to me for the last 2.5, 3 weeks now. Before, what used to happen is I used to actually get soft locked out of my account entirely, so I'd have to have Boris go into my account and unfreeze the game manually, however he does that. I think what he does, he told me, is he ends the battle. So no XP, nothing gained. Basically, it just puts me back in my base, and then the game, I can play the game like I would normally. But yeah, now I'm not getting soft locked out of my account, but my game freezes like at least once a battle. Oh, and speaking of, yeah, it's quite frequent and it's pretty annoying, to be honest. But what can you do? This never used to happen either. For the whole entirety of the beta, I've never had an issue like this until recently. I normally just restart the app and it fixes itself, but yeah, super annoying. Yeah, that's what I have to do. The thing that kind of trips me out is that it happens on both my computer and on my phone, but when I turn Wi-Fi off on my phone and use cellular, then it works just fine. So it seems to be something with the Wi-Fi. But, I mean, if I not have any issues, then I don't know how it would be the Wi-Fi, so something else behind the scenes. Probably just like, if I had to guess, my interpretation would just be like, there's like a certain time gap between like when stuff has to go through, when attacks have to go through, otherwise it just completely freezes your game, forcing you to restart. Oof. Should have spread these M10s out a little bit. Let's see if we can get a breacher. Nice. And then we got more power boats, I think. Oh, just one. Sweet. It could be a location sync to avoid spawn abusers and such, not sure. Yeah, who knows? I'm not super knowledgeable on the topic, to be honest, but I've just recorded data that I've gathered because it's happened to me so often that I basically concluded that it's something to do with either my internet, which, I mean, I don't really have a choice. I only have Starlink. That's the only available option for me. But yeah, it didn't happen before, so I'm kind of coming to the conclusion that it's something on their end that they may have been a little bit overzealous with when they hotfixed the game. I work in an IT section, but dev could use any reason. Where are you at to use Starlink? So I'm in northern Canada, not super far north. I'm central, so I'm in a place called Manitoba, and I'm about halfway in the middle of the province, smack dab in the middle of the province. So I'm here because I have to be, my job. Yo, what's going on, Decahexatrus? How's it going? How we doing today? You American or Canadian? I'm Canadian. Oof, we're taking some hits here. Right, we're gonna retry that one. Yeah, it's weird. Boris uses Starlink as well, at least for now, because I know that he was doing some traveling, and he didn't have any issues, which was really strange as well. But yeah, for some reason I'm having some issues, so who knows? Not that big of a deal, but it just, I wouldn't want it happening to someone else. Like, if it were to happen to a new player, or if I was even playing, and this is nostalgic for me, if I was just starting on a new account, I would be really frustrated, because it would be really hard to progress without, without all that stuff happening. So, doing good. Have you tried the Kraken or Dreadnought yet? I've tried the Kraken a couple times. We're going to get into it here right away. I'm just doing a few naval encounters first, because I'm trying to get my groupers ranked up, and I'm also trying to get my tac subs ranked up. So, yeah, right now I don't want to lose a grouper. So, I used it where it's shared across 30 plus people. Yeah. So honestly, like, the fact that I can stream and stuff, and it's totally fine, just leads me to believe that it's just inconsistencies within the network itself. So, I mean, I've recorded this for Boris, and I've told him that there's, like, I'll run speed tests, I'll run 10 speed tests, and I'll get different numbers on all of them. But it's not vastly different. So, yeah, there's definitely something going on. What's going on, Hit?
Hey, what's up?
Oh, just chilling right now. How you doing?
Pretty good, man. I just got some new hardware that I've been setting up the last 2 days, so I've been MIA, but we're back.
Oh, right on. New computer?
Yeah, new computer.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I got an M3 MacBook.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's great compared to what I was using.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my old laptop used to like this is so sad to say, but it used to struggle to run Battle Nations, and now it's doing good.
It's awesome.
Yeah, like I had to. Yeah, its RAM and GPU usage was so high that I had to, I was forced to run Battle Nations at like 1080p.
Mm-hmm.
And so it just looked like a slideshow. It was terrible.
Gotcha.
Yeah, but how are you?
I'm doing good. I'm just streaming right now, so I'm about to jump into the Kraken and the Dreadnought here shortly. Hopefully I don't piss away another, 8 hours like I did yesterday into the Dreadnought, but we'll see. We might do.
It's that tough, really?
It's a lot of it's just RNG. Obviously it's tough, but yeah, a lot of it, like, I know Artem yesterday beat it, I believe, and he said I think he spent around 7 hours, so he spent a very similar time frame to me. But other people like Stavi, I think, only spent around 4 hours total, I think. And he had 2 pretty good cracks at it. One of them he got a little bit gypped on. He should have had it. But for some reason the cooldown display was incorrect. So he thought that nothing was going to attack him, when in fact the next turn he actually got attacked and lost. So,
ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a terrible feeling. Yeah, but like 4 hours of just re-rolling fights is not even worth it.
No, it's not. That's why I'm doing all my encounters and stuff beforehand, because this is the priority right now, is just still making progression. Still making progress, but if I've got nothing else to do, because I've got both my Wimp attacks, I'm almost up to max Chem Vials with all my attacks unlocked. The only other thing I can use the Chem Vials for is the Turtle Sheller's rank 5 attack, and I'm not going to do that, so...
Yeah, that's such a specific thing to use them on.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll do the bosses here shortly, and see what we can do, so...
Yeah, is there a general strategy that people are using, or is it just kind of like whatever you use, it's still RNG?
I think it's too heavily tied to RNG. I think like having max rank units for now obviously helps out a lot, but I think there's too much inconsistency and too much uncertainty that it's like, okay, this is the strat or this is the strat. where it just kind of becomes, okay, what do you feel is best to be used for this fight? And for me right now, it's basically 3 buoys, 1 grouper, and the rest M10s. I know some people use the tac subs because you can get suppression, but some of the tac sub attacks, they don't even have suppression mod on them, which means it's not even lowering the accuracy of the enemy. So
Yeah. Yeah, but the main attack, the checkerboard attack, where you get most of the value of the tac sub, is very suppressive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's got like I want to say like a 70% suppression rate, which is pretty good for sure.
Yep. Mine hasn't spawned either. Huh.
Yeah, so if I'm doing rebel encounters and I'm trying to get chem vials, do you know if like there has to be chemical based units on the field for me to get a chem vial, or is it any level 40 rebel encounter?
It's I don't know if it's any level 40, but I've had encounters where I've gotten 1 singular chem vial from attacking non-chem based encounters.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So
yeah, that's once you hit level 40.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
I know some people have said, oh, you have to hit level 40 in order to get them, and oh, you have to do the mission. I think the only prerequisite, as far as I'm aware, is you have to do the missions. But other than that, you can get it from any rebel encounter within the Heartland, as far as I'm aware. So.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, because I'm doing the mission quest line right now. I did not realize that you have to train demolitionists for the quest line. Yeah. I just hit level 40. I've been dragging my feet because getting this new hardware set up and like back to my liking. I'm super particular about my setup, so
yeah,
had to order a bunch of stuff, but
well, no, that definitely.
But we are back.
So
yeah, I've been doing a lot of editing too for Gundu. We should have a video coming out soon. Him and I are supposed to be having a meeting soon, going over the video actually. So that should be going out here soon.
Right on.
Yeah, that laptop that I was using was just terrible, and it really started to show when I was editing videos. It would just crash randomly.
Let's see. Decahexatris says, "I haven't been able to try mine yet. Mine haven't been able to respawn yet. Mine hasn't spawned either.
Now I finally got all of my resource nodes done, so I'll be I'm upgrading all of my healing stuff. So my second hospital, I'm working on getting to level 10.
Nice. Hell yeah.
I want to get my second hospital, second repair bay, and then I have an advanced ship repair bay, but it's pretty low on the totem pole of priority.
Decahexatris says, "I'll be honest, I think waiting till level 45 would be the best for these fights. I probably won't try it until then. I'll try it, but I'm not going to lose sleep over it." Yeah.
It looks like Gundy just messaged me to hop in VC with him to go over the video.
Sounds good, man. I'll see you later.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I will see you later.
Yeah, I'm the absolute same way. I'm going to attempt it for fun and to gather information, but I'm not going to, just like Chosen said, I'm not going to lose sleep over it, because at the end of the day, it's not a game changer. The majority of players are not going to be far behind or be able to complete it. And the ones who are able to complete it aren't going to be very far ahead, because there might be one of 100 people that'll get an ironclad. So it's not going to make that big of a difference. So it's more of just like a completionist thing at this point. You've done everything else. You've got nothing else to do. You'll give it a crack, but don't waste your resources on it. Don't go out of your way to make it a priority, and certainly don't ask for an ironclad, because it's 5%. I think what they should have done is they should have been like, okay, this boss fight is clearly way too difficult. For the people who are hardcore who can complete it, we'll give you a rank or a title or whatever within the Discord, but they should have totally just disabled boss drops, in my opinion, an ironclad and a tentacle. I guess, because, I don't know if the ironclad could be earned with the previous Dreadnought, but I know the tentacle could be. It doesn't drop any rare resources like vials, so it's pointless at this point. Yeah, exactly. So basically, you're hoping and praying that you get an ironclad, And either way, there's no way around a big fat hospital bill, so not really worth it at all, in my opinion. Purpose of Ironclad Kraken is used to beat Dreadnought and Kraken? Yeah, pretty much. And that's the thing, right? Is Naval's so linear, it's like, okay, you need good units to get these boss drops, and you end up, you know, spending a lot to be able to get them, and then it just makes it easier to just do those same encounters. So then it's like, okay, well, I'm not getting anything out of this because I need this unit to beat it efficiently anyways, so or to save resources on it. We'll take that hit all day. As long as we don't get hit with the fish, be chilling. Yeah, it's too bad. I wish Naval had a little bit more variety. I wish there were some land and water battles, or like, it would be really cool if they could make it so that like for boss strikes in the future, instead of it just being all land or all naval, if they had it alternate, be like pick your formation and then, or pick a land and a naval formation and then go through all these waves. Maybe do 10 waves of a boss strike, do 5 and 5 or something. And in between each wave, it alternates. That'd be really cool in my opinion. It'd be really hard to implement, I feel like, but man, I feel like that would be such an adrenaline rush. Having to manage all the cooldowns and everything. That'd be so much fun. I don't think it's hard. They already have land naval random encounters. Yeah, I mean, who knows, right? It's from a game dev standpoint, it shouldn't be hard to implement in, you know, the year that we're in, but we'll see. We will see what they can do. All right. Down the Reef Bandits go. That was actually some pretty decent SP. Keep doing these. I think this is the really difficult encounter. I know there's one where you can only use 4 units, and it's a very similar amount of power boats and whatnot, but this encounter sucks. You might need to balance the M10 for land battle, if anything. Yeah. Or who knows, like, honestly, I feel like what they should do and what's required at this point for the game, if they want to make stuff more relevant, is change damage types and how damage types work. Because of how hard the M10 hits and how beefy it is, make it so that land units do more damage than naval units, and give them the opportunity to breach them as well. I feel like that would be fair. I rarely focus on damage type. I just brute on everything. Yeah. Well, and that's the thing, right? Is like, you can get away with it in this game because like the damage resistances aren't too high on most units. It's like a very marginal. It's like, oh, this unit takes 85% damage from explosive. It's like, if they made it so that it's like, okay, you're gonna take like 10% or 25%, it would really incentivize players to use damage types that are effective against that. If they made it more of the focus anyways, it would add a better gameplay dynamic, in my opinion. I mean, hell, that's pretty much what Pokemon is relies on, right? Is typing. They should make it more noticeable, like 0.5 times or 2 times, exactly. And then if you like put crit on top of that, it would be very noticeable. You're doing 2 times damage to a certain unit and you can crit it, and then you also have a multiplier of crit against, you know, aircraft or gunboat or whatever, you're going to do some pretty good damage. You'll be getting hit a lot harder, but so will they, so. And the AI doesn't have that knowledge of knowing what damage type is good against what, so. Naval could take 4 times damage against land, yeah. Something like that would be good. There's definitely a few different routes they could take the game. But yeah, I think for the most part, the damage types being reworked and resistances would be the best thing. In the Pokemon world, it's called Stab, same type attack bonus. Yep, Stab is pretty cool. I will say I do like coverage moves on certain mons. I think some Pokemon get some pretty good coverage over others, but I think the other thing they should do with this game too is just make it so that more units have more attacks. Even the really low level ones that get power crept really fast in the game and that are meant to be beginner type units. If they were to change those units that they have a little bit more relevancy and a few more attacks, then it would be awesome. New players would definitely be more involved and intrigued. How prevalent Naval is, they need to increase their roster. Yeah, 100%. Just wait until they introduce the unit with protein, power creep worse than a legendary sandworm. Yeah, for real. Yeah, we need a Greninja legendary sandworm here. Now, I think what they should do, I feel like a lot of people are going to be upset no matter what with if they buff or nerf units. I think what they should do, because they already plan on expanding the game, is they should just keep all the units as they are, even the legendary sandworm, keep all that stuff as they are, bring the level cap increase up, introduce new units that are stronger than it, that aren't game breaking like the legendary sandworm. Because then you have units that are stronger than it, that aren't game breaking at that level. It's really hard to balance, it's really hard to manage, and yes, it is power creep, but it's a solution to satisfy fans that are nostalgic, because there is a big problem about people going, oh, well, you guys are going to nerf this, now no one's going to buy this or whatever. Well, no, you can still have your legendary sandworm, but there's going to be stronger units coming out anyways, so it would, in my opinion, be like a solution to fix people's can't make everyone happy. That's the thing, right? So if they introduce stronger units, well, people will be hating because they'll be like, oh man, this is the strongest unit, all this stuff. But no, it's like, and that's the route that a lot of newer games take, which is a really bad one, is just units become obsolete. But I think what they could do is they could implement a few different things where they could make it so that all units are obtained, all in-game units can be obtained by either making them, at least the promotional unit, because a lot of the promotional units are better than the boss strike units for the most part, besides the B10 Wild Boar. Battle Nation should make a poll where it's players-based feedback and implement. 100%. Get the community feedback. Oops, I meant to use the other... Yeah, they should be listening to their community, and so far they've been doing that. They're doing a really good job, so... Players need to be a little bit more patient with the updates. Just because of how long it's been since we've had the game, I think players are starved for content from it, but in reality we should be being more patient and and waiting for the product, because in my opinion, like, the full game releasing is awesome, but it's definitely, this is not a final product in my opinion at all. This game has a lot to fix. Like the fact that 3 weeks before the full official launch, I was not crashing, and now I'm getting a lot of crashing, and then I can go onto the bug fixes and all that stuff within their Discord, and it's like tons of people saying the same thing. Okay, there's some areas that need to be polished up. Level cap increase is one thing. It doesn't really matter. They can increase levels at the speed which they want, but in terms of core game mechanics and crashing and all that, new players are going to be turned off immediately if they're crashing every other fight, so... I actually had an idea for legendary units. Introduce legendary units as their own type, which you can have one legendary unit per formation, make stuff like legendary trooper, legendary tank, etc. That would be a really cool idea. I really like that idea. One legendary mammoth, one legendary sandworm, one legendary boar, one legendary sandworm, and then have other units. Yeah, that would be... I really like that idea. And that's the other thing too. They really need to start stressing team compositions more, because with units like the legendary sandworm, it's like, okay, you could just bring the sandworm and you'd be just fine. They need to make it, like, for a little while in the game, when the game was still, you know, passionate and thriving, they would bring out a unit, and yes, it would be nanopods, but it would at least have a purpose. Like the samurai is a good example, or the blood ninja. It does so much damage to certain types of units, but it's not a one-man army that has one of every single damage type within its kit. Regardless of its cooldowns, it can't do everything on its own, because, yeah, the sandworm, even the mammoth, if the sandworm didn't exist, the mammoth would have had the same, it would have been just as bad. Because the crushing, shrieking attack, stunning everything, I mean, there's not a lot of units that are immune to stun that are relevant. And basically the only thing the mammoth is weak to is fire. And the only good fire unit at the time was maybe the nomad and the mech trooper. But for the most part, the legendary mammoth was really good. I'll take a legendary battleship, please. Glass cannon, legendary sandworm is one-man army, pretty much. Yeah, the fact that you could do lossless encounters with 3 legendary sandworms was definitely an issue. And I know it could be frozen and killed easily, but let's be real, the AI is not smart enough to freeze your units, let alone bring units that can freeze you. Unless they actually set up formations that would counter the legendary sandworm, there was literally no way that the AI was gonna take any kills on you. Feels like I'm doing a lot of naval right now, I'm not gonna lie. Too much naval. This is unhealthy amount of naval. Hero units of a kind, no healing though. It's extremely important that we have no healing units. It would ruin the balance of the game. I agree. A lot of people have said, oh, well, they could do healing units, but the healing be so little that it's not even, you know, useful. Well, at that point then, it's like, why wouldn't you just attack? It's supposed to be a game of attrition. The best defense is offense. Exactly. You miss 100% of the shots you never take. Stop healing there. Start fighting. Can't hit you if they did. Exactly. If I have the choice of healing or being outside the battle because I've already won it, then I'll take the other option where I've got my boss points in my pocket and I'm gone. Alright, it's a little bit too much ability talent. Switch things up for a bit. Yeah, it seems like the progress really slows down. Only 40%, 45% on the tax subs and 50 on the groupers. Man, it might take me a few days actually just to rank these guys. I should have prioritized promoting them first, because for a while I think I did the I did my Wimps, and then I did my what's it called? Wimps, TKs, Dexter Frag, so those are all 2 days right there. So that's just a week in promotions alone. And then after that, I've done like Salamanders, which I'm doing right now, Raider Champs, a bunch of other units, so. If we do have units that buff other units, it needs to be exclusive, make you better at killing enemies, no defense buffs or healing, and I think that's kind of what they were doing with the Field Technician, was they were making you weak to a damage type, or like by a ridiculous amount. I think there's better ways to implement the Field Tech though, honestly. Let's go, we almost got our 6 supers. I'm thinking about unlocking the auto fire, but I don't even know if it's worth it, to be honest. I'll probably hold off for now, save the nanos. I don't think I'm going to have any use for it. Just does too low damage. It honestly feels like I've been doing this for, yeah, I've been streaming for an hour now, which is wild. That's just how long the encounter's taken. I haven't been soft locking, knock on wood, for a little while, so. Goes to show how long the encounters can take, especially with certain units like super tanks. But it's been a peaceful grind. I really enjoy using these things, so. Because you don't have to worry about them dying, really. I had to say something. Oh, never mind, it did load. I think the Field Tech would be fine if it was like a 1.5 or 2 times multiplier. 4 times nerfed as it is way too much, yeah. It was so strong that they had to start making certain units immune to it, which definitely became a problem, and bosses. It's like, okay, well, if this unit's immune to it, then this unit serves no purpose anymore. So just make it affect almost everything in the game, besides maybe bosses, and then yeah, you can just do whatever you want. So it's viable in every formation. This little breach right there. Yeah, I think honestly, just to go back to the whole naval encounter thing for a little bit, I think honestly I'm gonna wait until 46 to really give it an attempt, or level 50 level cap, just because yeah, a lot of the units are promotable at level 46 instead of 45, which sucks, but I mean it kind of is what it is. So I have to wait a few extra levels. Just because, yeah, the M10s are too weak right now. They get so much more health, dodge, bravery, and damage when they rank up, even to rank 4. I watched an older video of Jay Crawl's play the other day, and he took out the level 70 Dreadnought or something with level 5 Destroyers and level 5 M10s and buoys. Buoys, I don't know what level buoys were, but they were stronger. Because really all that happens is he just gets a little bit more HP. I don't think his damage really changes. So, alright, I think we'll attempt this now though. I think we've waited long enough. We'll go ahead and we'll give this a crack. So I don't know really what formation to use, but I think I'm going to do this personally. I don't know, I could use the tack sub, but I just think it getting one shot all the time is just not worth it. But if anyone has any other strategies or better strategies, let me know. But we'll just start with this and we'll see how this goes. I think the tack sub being able to suppress the other things though is pretty good. Okay, poison attack. Ooh, yep, definitely already a restart. I've done enough Dreadnought fights to know when a restart is warranted at least, so. But I don't really know too much about this guy. But if I help it, I want to have him bite and then do the poison attack second turn. Yeah, I think that's already reset as well. Hitting 2 units. Kind of need him to attack the center. He's definitely not as hard as the Dreadnought, but he's still not easy by any means, so... And I wonder if he can be suppressed as well, and what kind of damage we need on him as well. Okay, so that's a good start, if I'm not mistaken. That's much easier to ooh, nice, we got suppression on him for his gas attack. Okay, we'll take that. I know he crit on a few things, but not a lot we can do about that anyways. Okay, all these can attack now. Okay, it crits the buoy. Ooh, yep. That's a resell already, unfortunately. Can't be taking that kind of damage on M10s that early. Oops. Accidentally jumped into the Dreadnought fight. Yeah, I wonder what the cooldown's like on the attack sub-attack. It's probably, yeah, it's 6 turns, so that's pretty long time. That was a nice crit we got earlier, I will say, though, for that suppression. But yeah, unfortunately, a breach and a crit on turn 1 is just a little bit ridiculous, so... We will be here for a long time. I'm a little bit more careful with my units than most. I probably should full send it a few more times, or more than I do at least, just because things are prone to change later in the fight too. But even those, like, that's low rolls, hitting 50 damage with an M10 right there. We need to get as much damage as possible. Don't bother with sub? Okay, good to know. I know that the subs have been used for the Dreadnought, but mine are only rank 2, and honestly, I think M10s are just better personally. Okay, normally I would say the bite attack's better to start with, but we'll just keep going, just because I'm curious. That's not bad damage. Oh, he didn't attack that turn, that's interesting. And breach. YouTube and Discord is a little delayed, yeah, unfortunately. I keep forgetting you're in here too, so I can mute up on Discord if you'd like. I don't mind doing that at all, so let me know. Nice little crit right there. No suppression though, interesting. That would have been really nice to have suppression for that attack. Yeah. Stream on Discord. Would that slow down your system? I don't know if it would slow it down, but I just don't want the stream to be affected. Ooh, nice little crit there in suppression. You can go for the gas attack now. Okay, and he still crits 3 things. Back to restarting. That's pretty good damage right there. Yeah, I don't know if I'm just really unlucky. I mean, I've had both my things spawn, but from what I've seen other people play, I don't know, like, I feel like they've definitely been getting pretty lucky compared to me with regards to the crits and whatnot. I pretty much get crit every time. At least once, even with suppression. Didn't the mission Kraken have poison? I don't know, honestly. I think it just reduced accuracy, if I'm not mistaken. I don't even know if it can poison, but I could be totally wrong. But I do know that it inflicts suppression on most things. We got a low roll there. Goes for a bite. Even a crit on a buoy. I don't think I can take that. Because I need those things to take so many hits for me. But who knows? I also don't really know what's good for damage as well. That's a great start right there. Now if we get a crit for suppression, that's like ideal. Okay, 140 damage, we'll take it. There's no crits here. Okay, there we go. That's a good start. I say that, and then now I'm gonna get insta-crit by a tentacle. Or my game will soft lock me, and then I'll come back and I'll be missing an M10. Looks like we gotta restart. I know for sure if there was some poison. Let me check the wiki. Yeah, I'm not too sure, to be honest. That sounds right, but we'll double check. The Kraken. Let's see. Oh, maybe he didn't attack at all. Okay. Yeah, I don't think he attacked there. Nice. Oh, he does actually have a chance to poison, it looks like. For some reason I thought he didn't, but who knows, maybe it's just this encounter. Nice, okay. We'll take that. What's going on, Gunby? Nice, we got a crit right there. Do we get any suppression? No suppression. The buoys are taking good hits, though.
Oh, homie is streaming.
What's that?
I said you're streaming.
I am. Ooh, he got one crit there. I'll go ahead and I'll see if I can stream this. On Discord as well as on YouTube. It should be fine. Hopefully there's no frame dips on YouTube, but we should be cool.
Yeah.
Bro, I knew there was poison.
Ooh, nice little crit right there too.
Poison? What do you mean there's poison?
Oh, this is it? This is the...
Oh man,
No.
There goes the run.
Oh, what?
Unfortunate. It was looking really good for a little bit.
That was really good attempt.
You're using two groupers instead of three, bro?
Yeah, I don't have 3 right now, so I'm forced to. All my groupers are in here.
Oh my gosh. It was good chosen. It was Gucci, baby.
What's Gucci?
That was my best attempt right there. I wanted to full send that so bad, but just because of how long the
Not
Dreadnought's
if you've
taking.
got one shot in M10.
Yeah.
Oof.
You guys see that Technaz has a what you call it out now?
That's...
He has a Dreadnought video. I think that's a pretty good video. Technaz, he linked.
Did he beat it?
Yeah, he beat it.
Oh, cool. Maybe I'll use that for reference then.
Yeah. You know what? I will.
too RNG based. It's not even worth trying.
Yeah, unfortunately. Just because I've got nothing else to do, I can attempt it. But the 7 or 8 hours yesterday of only getting one good crack at it was definitely a shot to the gut.
Yeah.
Kraken or Dreadnought? No.
I wonder. Okay, I just forwarded it into this voice chat.
Sweet. Thanks, man.
On the Kraken or Dreadnought?
On the
Dreadnought.
You
Dreadnought.
attempted.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
How's today's stream going?
Good.
Having fun?
Yeah. It's been good. I've just been doing mainly encounters all stream. I really just got to fighting the Kraken maybe 10 minutes before you joined, so
Oh, nice.
maybe even less. Who knows? I haven't really been keeping track.
Yeah, bro. I just got my description my new description all set up, and
Nice.
looks all nice and shit.
Wait, so you don't want him to do the poison attack first?
I don't. I want him to do his beak attack first, preferably. It doesn't really matter too much. It's just cooldown management, but also it would be nice if I can get suppression on him for his spray.
Oh, poison. Gotcha.
If I get a crit right here and then he does his poison, then that'd be ideal. Not a big deal. As long as he doesn't crit me here, then I won't reset, but
Oh, that wasn't a bad crit.
it wasn't bad. We'll keep playing.
Yeah, I mean, if it crits on buoys, that doesn't really mean anything.
Right.
Well, actually, it does because it's still fewer targets for them to hit, but
Mm-hmm.
nice. Okay.
Yeah, just takes some time. I'm getting some pretty low numbers right now, but as soon as a breach happens, then we pretty much are forced to reset. So
I don't think you have your tipping set up correctly, Clatch.
no, I don't think so either. I don't think I have a what's it called, attached, a card attached to it.
A PayPal. Just a PayPal.
PayPal, yeah. I mean, I could set one up, but honestly, like,
Of course, we're good.
the support for me, anyways, is just people watching. I'm not too concerned about donations and stuff.
Guys, donate to his freaking channel. Give him $100. Even though you can't right now.
This is the run. This is the run.
Ooh, so what do I do in this scenario? Am I broadsiding? Or is it,
yeah, you're just using that attack.
or is it machine gun?
I don't.
Also, did you take into account, Clutch, of the attacks? Are you taking into account of the Kraken attacks and the resets?
Yeah, the cooldowns, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be attacking this one next.
Just making sure if it's convenient to kill like a tentacle that just attacked with its slam, you look out for that, and then not killing the underground water one.
Shoot.
Probably knew that already. Ugh, so lame.
I'll just share my screen so you guys can at least see my desktop. Hopefully this doesn't affect anything that shouldn't, but
If it does, I mean, I'm watching it on YouTube too. So that's whatever.
M10 is gone.
yep, that's kind of what I'm assuming. Or it's going to attack as soon as I get back and just obliterate something.
Wait, Clutch, you got to 50 subscribers, bro.
Oh, hell yeah, let's go. I was up to 50 at some point, but it's nice getting back there. That's pretty big.
Oh, you got your Twitch in there. You have a Discord server?
Yep. I used to. I don't think it's around anymore.
Okay, yeah.
I've got one with like me and my homies, but I think the one that is listed there is not available to join anymore.
Yeah, it's not.
Let's see what we got for cooldowns.
I think this is the one post end.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so too. You're right. You're probably right.
I think this is the one.
Oof.
Oh, he did attack that one.
I think that's
Like,
a
even
reset.
the-
Still got armor. That's a nice double.
That just
crit.
double crit.
Wow, and then you got a double crit
Dang.
too. Wow.
Remember that having so many units on the board for him to attack is a great thing.
That's true.
Good thing. Yeah, he hasn't used his fit in a while.
We can
You
attack
bottom
this one.
left. No. Yeah. I mean, right, yeah.
Man, that's a lot of crits.
Okay.
Relax on the crit, but it's a buoy, so you didn't lose anything.
Yeah, but you lose one less target for them to.
There we go.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here.
What's that?
In the bag, man.
What's that? Wait. What's that left? What is that? Is that the slam he used? Is that left?
Yeah.
Is the left one the slam? Okay.
Yeah. That's the one that you want him using, is the left one.
Yeah. Now you. Yeah, now you kill that one too. Yeah, you're so smart. 200 IQ. I think this is the run, bro.
We'll see. Things change
run.
too quickly.
No,
that's
okay,
really
good.
good.
I can still
Dude,
hit
you're
that.
getting all the-
I need him
That's
to,
really good.
what's it called now, though?
Okay, cool. What's the HP at?
The HP is at 1676, so we're getting there,
Theoretically,
but
9-10 more.
Yeah.
That's good.
big.
It's crit the middle one too.
That's huge.
So we're 2 turns off of a bombard though now. So what am I using here? Am I using broadside or am I using machine gun?
I think you're using front broadside. They're all explosive, so they're all gonna have the same deductions.
But the chances of your machine gun missing is higher.
Right. Okay. I don't know if I want to kill that right now, so we got to do both anyways. Let's do.
Wait, did it just use that underground one? No, it's fine if you kill the back right
I
one.
want to keep this in case it slaps this turn, and then I can kill it and it slaps again.
But once it respawns, it'll have the ability to slap again. But yeah.
That's true, but I can get 2 for 1 here, right?
Oof.
I didn't really look at the damage, not gonna lie. Was it good?
Yeah, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, you hit all. Yeah. It was like 80 damage though.
Either way, I guess
Yeah,
I'm
but-
using this. Ooh, nice.
There we go.
Oh, what a crit, man.
One less attack. Attack the freaking Rooper. Yeah, there we go. There we
That's
go, Mitch.
crazy.
So,
Oh, this is it. This is it.
Which one? Yeah, is the left? Yeah, it's gonna have its attack back before you kill it.
Oh, this is a tentacle for sure.
Let's get the tentacle, baby. Let's get the tentacle. Let's get the
run
tentacle.
for sure.
Yeah, back right kill. Let's get that tentacle.
You gotta,
Let's get that
Nice.
Let's
let's get clutch that tentacle. Let's get clutch that tentacle. Let's get clutch that tentacle.
no. This is a good.
Yeah. No, it's 100. It's probably your pretty high percentage. Let's get clutch that tentacle,
You
baby.
got three healthy.
There we go. A unit that doesn't matter, but it's still important.
okay,
Oh, yeah,
so
this
machine gun
machine
here,
gun.
I guess, though, yeah?
Yeah, for sure.
Really?
You can't hit middle row. You can't hit middle row, so
Okay.
I mean,
Hurts.
dude, you got that.
Oh yeah. I'm stupid.
Yeah.
I forgot
The
you
back.
can hit middle row.
I mean, no, this is basically a win because the solo
This is-
attacks
this is a
here.
dub. This is a dub.
Yeah.
Wow, non-crits too.
Is the back right available? Yeah, that one didn't get what you call it in.
Yep.
Doesn't matter which
They're
one I
all-
attack,
they're all
we'll do
good.
this.
GG's, nice job, Clash. Yeah, nice job.
Hold
Come
on. We still gotta fight.
You use that one, so it's fine.
Oh, I should have done the bottom left one. That's an error. That's user error right there. Oof. Okay,
Reach.
well,
You got this though.
Is it Deadness turn?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, might as well use that one.
Oh, come on.
Machine gun should kill it.
Machine gun should kill it here.
hopefully no deflex.
If not, Grouper does. Grouper kills it.
Ooh. 10 skulls is pretty good though, and that's not horrible.
Not terrible.
Let's
All
go,
right,
baby.
we'll
It's not
take that
worth
on
the.
Screen.
But yeah, great job, Mr.
Thank you.
Kraken Killer. Great
Yeah.
job.
So we got skulls,
Effort.
oil, teeth. Not really any oil, but the skulls are nice. 10 skulls is pretty good. So we'll take that. And then obviously the experience. Nice.
Okay. You have Dreadnought? Oh, you do have Dreadnought.
I do.
Wait, you just got Kraken last night. Yeah, I remember.
Yep.
With me.
So
Right
we'll go
before
ahead.
that.
It's actually nice because I needed groupers for the Kraken, but I don't really need them anymore now, so I can just go back to healing M10s.
Awesome.
The only thing is
we
right
got
now is that
one
I'm
dozen.
still short R3 on my groupers and short R3 on my tac subs. So
Yeah,
we
it's-
might be limited to M10s for the Dreadnought.
No. I wouldn't even bother.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll give
I
it a
mean-
couple cracks. We'll do, you know what we'll do? I'm gonna set an hour timer on my desktop, and we'll fight it for that hour.
Do like 30 minutes.
I'm
An
down
hour
for that.
attempt. You're
We'll
brave,
give it an
dude.
hour just because. I mean, I did 8
That
or
was
7
horrible.
yesterday, so that was like a very good gauge of how ridiculous this thing is. But an hour, I feel like, is all right. I got nothing else to do.
Did you do any attempts yesterday?
Did I do what? Sorry.
Did you do any Kraken attempts last night?
No, I got it last night at about. What time are we talking till Gunby? 2 a.m. I must have got it at 2:30 or 3. So
Oh, so that attempt was your first try?
that was my first genuine attempt. So I got that kill within maybe 20 to 30 attempts, which is really good.
Really good.
So, and that took less than 2 hours, I would say. That took about an hour and a half, which is, I feel like, on par if you've got your units ranked. And if you're going for, you know, and you've got good RNG, but
I'm trying to think, what the fuck was I doing wrong then for 3 hours? Like,
maybe just the
Literally did
cooldowns
the
of the
crack.
units, because there was times, I believe, in that. I mean, we'll have the VOD to look at, which is nice, so I can use that for the whole Kraken fight. But really managing, like which tentacles you're attacking with cooldowns is huge, in case you do have them attack multiple times.
true. I was not caring about that.
I did get.
I
very
could have been the
lucky
first to
with
kill
this.
it too. Fuck, man.
Yeah, no tentacle,
first?
which is fine. I'll take the skulls. Oh, that's what I meant to check too, was the skulls. Whoops, that's why I went back to my base. And then we almost got R6 super tanks.
It's good that Artem got it though, because you know I'm on his account. You know, it would have been weird if you know I'm asking for the role and then I show Artem's account and Artem's. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. I
Did
wouldn't
you
take
beat
the
it
role.
on his account?
No, he beat it on his account.
Oh.
I was just playing on his account. Allegedly.
Gotcha. Allegedly.
Upgrading my groupers, bro. This shit's sick. You know what is good for ranking your units? I don't know, Reef Bandit Camp, Clash, I don't know if you go there at all,
Yes. Yep. That's the
Yeah.
number one place I go to.
but I mean, I lose units sometimes, but it gives hella SP.
Mm-hmm.
I got both my AC spawning today.
Oh, nice. Hell yeah. You got 2 accounts chosen?
I do.
Right on.
Well, his accounts are just my third and fourth accounts.
I smell a fragment in your future.
I'm smelling a fragment too.
Man.
Why
I don't
not?
want a frag. I want it from the Sentinel.
Nah, bro. You get it from this, whether you like it or not.
I already got one. I don't need another.
You're gonna get another. Did you get on your ult or your main?
Of course I got on my ult.
I mean, oh, I'm so sorry. Your ult will be your main
Yeah,
one day.
Should be. Maybe.
Yeah. Your ult just turns up with 10 AC AS frags.
Yeah, if that's the case, then I'm just on that account.
Yeah. I think having 2 accounts right now is a huge advantage.
100%.
Just because of the fact that you can get more chances at beating these bosses, which gives so much freaking... The boss drops are so good. Especially with no promo units in the game, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really fascinating, too, that people are able to do it without promos.
Yeah.
Okay, I honestly
Hold on,
might
radio
hop onto
tech.
the alt here in a second too, just to at least collect and restart the shops, and then we'll jump back on the main in a minute.
Oh, the Gumby 5 and 6 account.
Yep, exactly.
No. Which reminds me, I do need to create a third account for the Let's Play series I'm starting.
Oh, cool. Are you making a announcement on that or anything?
Nah, I've said it in my videos. I'm just like slightly putting it in the zeitgeist, you know?
Mm-hmm. Right on. I'll be there for that.
Should have done. That's what you all should have done, though. Should have been the Let's Play.
Yeah, I wasn't even doing YouTube at the time I created my alt, bro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was.
You should have done
This
like,
is I realized my alt was created the same day my main account was created.
Really?
Yeah, I'm like, wow, I can really do nothing on it. Well, maybe a day or two later, but basically the same
no,
week.
I did mine until I was already level 30 maxed, and then I created another one.
Yeah.
I was like, there's so much, there's nothing to do, and I want to continue, so I made another one.
Yeah.
Where are we at with the wimps though on our ults?
I'm max everything, bro. I don't know how yours is doing though.
You got the R6 wimps?
I got max strike every single unit.
Stop the cap.
There are 5, bro. I'm just like,
Slacking.
bro, you want me to rank up my wimps to R6 on my alt account, bro?
Yeah.
Alright, what level are your freaking frag? What level is your frag then?
0 XP because I don't use them.
Oh, nice. Mine just turned R6
Yeah,
on my
I
second account,
purpose-
actually.
I purposely stay away from using the frags.
Swim jumps aren't even gonna be a thing. Possibly, potentially, maybe.
What's that?
Or that's what Alex DM'd me and told me. He said at least that, wimp occupations won't be a thing.
Yeah, I'm not too worried about that anymore. So
No, I'm kidding. He didn't say anything, but it seems like that might be happening. I mean, me and Alex are, of course, super close, of course. He tells me everything about all the projects. I get early info.
mm-hmm.
I mean, I wish.
No frame drops, which is good. It must have just been that one day because the weather.
Yeah, you have Starlink, right?
That's right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it kind of sucks because I've got it elevated so that it can, turn and not be blocked by my house. But you also have to consider that it also has to see the satellite, so I can't put it under anything.
That's true, and it's going to have a less reliable connection than traditional landline internet.
Exactly. So I've got my sister bringing up a Ethernet cable on Friday. We're going to see if that's going to make any difference just because she's coming up here to work some shifts with me. So
She going to work the Battle Nations account while she's here?
exactly.
You guys are
Maybe
going to
hers.
trade off? Yeah.
First time Noob plays Battle Nations after 15 years. What else do I have to do? I'm going to see if I got more rebels. I'm 1 vial off of vial max. Technically not vial max because I have level 5 turtle or R5 turtle shellers to get their attack on, but I'm not a turtle sheller enjoyer, so
What do you mean you're not a turtle sheller enjoyer? You're a turtle sheller lover.
I am. Guys, I love turtle shell.
He's out of the closet, guys. He loves turtle shelling.
Yeah.
It has to be true now to himself.
Unfortunate, but it is what it is.
Really can't choose it, so it's like whatever.
Mm-hmm. Oof, Bio Grenadier attack.
What level are your groupers chosen? Or you got
Which
any
one?
of those?
The babies or the adults?
The big groupers.
The big ones are level 2. The babies are level 3. Wait, is it level 3? Maybe they're both level 2. I might be stupid.
There we go, 10% on the
I don't
field
like
aid.
the adult groupers though. I'm not a fan of the adult groupers.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't have got them if they weren't the key to kind of winning this.
I only got one, so
Good luck on the Kraken. Be finally Dreadnought.
I'm not gonna lose sleep over it, man. I'll get to the Kraken when I get to it.
Oh, okay. I actually like that. You're making the right decision.
Because I mean, the purpose of beating the Kraken is to get the Ironclad, so you can beat the Kraken. But oh, not the Kraken, the Dreadnought.
The Dreadnought. Yeah.
Sorry, the Dreadnought. Yeah, I'm stupid. Yeah.
Yeah. Dreadnought, it's like not even beatable.
I think I haven't gotten spawn for both of them.
Did you get to level
didn't I hit
before?
40 before you- Yeah.
Yeah,
didn't I hit
so I was
50
just about to
before?
ask
I
you.
still don't even have it.
Alright, trade
I
route,
think
check
you did.
this. I think we're done in the trade route as well. Yep.
Oh, but I also have 2 accounts that are access to so I only have it on my. I actually only have the Dreadnought on my second account. It's not my main.
Weird.
Reef Bandit Camp does give good SP, so we'll do this as well. What's going on, Drip?
Doctor. Master Pork Chop.
Hello, Willie. Hello, Chosen. Hope you're all having a good evening. That is Mr. Dr. Evil Pork Chop to you. Have you? That's
right?
no, Chosen. It's a meme. That's all. I'll send these to get it.
My fellow Britishman.
I'm pretty sure Toy Story is American. But
Yeah.
Oh no, fudge.
what's Fudge doing?
What's who what?
He's doing some soft navies. He just beat the Kraken though, so.
Oh, man.
He beat
The
the
Kraken, the
first
Kraken's head open.
Did he actually? Good lad.
Yeah. Thank you, man.
It only took him like 30 minutes too,
Yeah.
from what I heard.
Hey, I have to say, I claim some responsibility for sending some money for some M10s.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
you donated?
Yeah, I sent him 20. I sent him
Okay.
25 English pounds.
Wait, really?
That's even more. That's more than USD.
Did you actually?
Yes.
Wait, he
I'll show
donated?
you right now. Yes, I did. Yeah, I said to
I
him,
just
look,
looked at his tipping thing. I'm trying to see.
no, I sent him. No, right. So let me show you. I sent him 25. When was it? Let me get the chat up. Oh, it's on the 8th.
Oh, through his PayPal or something?
Yeah, through PayPal, and I said if he gets to level 35 by the end of the month, I'll send him another 25.
Did he?
I don't know what just happened to my right monitor, but it just turned off.
I'll
Probably the
show you.
HDMI is loose or something.
Okay, it's back.
I'll put it in this chat so you guys can see it. I'll delete it afterwards because I'm not in it for the.
I believe you.
I
believe
did
you,
not
Doctor.
know that.
Hold on.
Rip, thank you very much. I didn't realize I had that working. I didn't think I did.
No. It wasn't through that. It's through his PayPal, bro.
Oh, he's not talking about you, Clash.
Oh, I see.
What, Clash? You want money as well?
No, I don't. That's why I don't have it working purposely.
Yeah, I know you sent him that, and I wasn't a fan of that. But it's whatever.
He wasn't
It's your money.
He wasn't a fan.
Yeah, I mean,
No, but the thing is, some guys were hating him. I just want to see some progress to justify it. That's all. He's a young player. I think we can do some good with him. It wasn't. It would just be nice, Gumvy. I didn't think any sort of repercussions would come from it.
Yeah, no. Sure, money, do what you
want. Clash, if you set up your subs, bro, your actual paying, I'll donate to you as well. Gumvy, the same to you.
You're good, pork chop.
That's super generous, but I don't want to take your money, man. You need that.
Okay. Well, not really. But...
You can always come to my stream and send a donation on stream. That's better.
I don't know how to do it on YouTube. How'd you do it on YouTube?
Link. So you just there's like a Streamlabs link. I'll show if you come by next stream. But there's like a link you can press on YouTube and you just hit a donation.
Yeah, well, I've never done that before, so fair enough. I'll do it then.
It's connected to your PayPal, so the same thing.
Yeah, okay.
I'm all about chain reactions. So. Wait, do you have your Streamlabs alerts up?
I don't even have Streamlabs, so I don't know what that is, but.
I've got my alerts on. You're asking.
I will do it at some point in the next week or so then. No. How much harder are they? Because they were dead easy anyway. Flash.
Say it again, sorry?
You know the battles that you're facing at the minute, they were dead easy before the level cap increase. How hard are they now?
They're in my opinion, they're the most difficult. They're more difficult than the Shadow Navy.
Really? Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I seem to be losing a unit every Shadow Navy battle, I'm not going to lie. Don't know why.
Yeah, they're...
I'm just getting lucky. I'll be fine, it's the 2-wave one, so I clear the first wave, and then get fucking crit on the next wave. I must have lost like 3 units out of 6 battles.
Mm-hmm.
Does suck a little bit.
They give pretty decent XP, which is why I'm doing them, but they don't give any gold or any rewards, like any bars or gears.
Yeah, the Shadow Navy, there's no point me doing them really besides gears, because all my units are max at the minute.
Mm-hmm.
Shadow Navy should give out gears and bars.
That's what I just said. I said apart from.
Oh, I bet.
That's alright. It's alright. You're all good, bro. You're all good.
You said they do or they don't?
No, this one that Clash is doing at the minute doesn't give anything, but Shadow Navy do. Shadow Navy do.
Okay. My bad.
Yeah, I got a double gear drop. No, you're right. That's my fault. I wasn't clear enough.
No, I insist. It's my fault, King.
Well, it's my fault.
No, King, it's my fault.
No, Gumvit's my fault.
Okay, it's your fault.
Okay, so I'm fine with that.
Okay, awesome. Just debated him. He'll probably think about that for hours later. Okay.
No, I'm done with that. No. Behave.
Alright, one more encounter, then we can go back to boss fights. Yeah, 37
Go dripping. Not bad.
Flash, I made a banging dinner, by the way.
Say again?
I made a really good dinner.
Oh, hell yeah, what'd you make?
So I made fresh tagliatelle, and then I did a compound butter with parsley and garlic, and then some king prawns.
Whoa, that sounds good, man.
It was really fucking good, mate. Really good.
Dude, I be needing some food like that for real. I've been eating some straight trash out here ever since I moved to my new place.
The thing is, it wasn't even expensive either. I mean, the prawns are frozen, but they're good, high quality prawns.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, different. I think they're different from shrimp because shrimp are fresh. No, prawns are freshwater, shrimp salt water. But
Personally, for me, I get that from the ocean. And I cook it right away.
Yeah, well, that's the best thing. Obviously, these are flight from Indonesia, or Thailand, I think.
Yeah, no, I'm just teasing. I don't do that.
Well, the thing is, we have scampi, which is the same sort of thing.
I believe you.
Well,
You're a good cook,
obviously,
Mr. Drake.
I'm really good cook. Did do a bit of chefing before I became an electrical engineer.
Oh hell yeah!
Yeah, there's a few things I've not mastered. You know what? I can't fucking make bread for shit. I've always wanted to try and bake bread and learn it.
That's the thing I was gonna ask you, dude. I was gonna.
No, you're being sarcastic now. I can tell.
No, I swear, I was gonna say, do you know how to make a sandwich?
I know how to make fucking a sandwich. Yeah, I know how to make a sandwich. I want to make some milk buns, Korean milk buns. They're the first thing I'm going to do.
Okay.
Hello.
Get that in there. That's where I was going with it.
No, to be fair, mate, I do the cooking, cleaning, and ironing for myself, mate. So I am
awesome.
wanting to do, fucking bit of good meal prep. So when I'm at work, I do like a nice bit of meal prep, get fucking at least 3 days done out of the way. Then in the evenings, I make like a fresh meal every night from scratch.
You taking wifey applications?
Yeah, go on, man. I've been slacking with the fish facts. I just noticed.
Bruh. Nah, that's good. You're good, bro.
No, I'm gonna have to give you a new one tonight.
It's okay.
It's gonna have to be Kraken related. So it's like, did you know Mother Octopus dies after laying eggs? Or did you know an octopus has 2 hearts? Give me something like that.
Is that real, or is that just like a funny thing?
No, they're true
that
fact.
would be cool. Uh-huh.
No, they are true facts. Like I said, I'm a massive reader. So I've got all the David Attenborough books as well. So there's a book I used to read called was it Mother Octopus? So it's about a mother octopus who gets injured, lays her eggs, and then she guards them until they hatch, and then she dies. And that's what all octopuses do. As soon as they lay, they die.
Interesting. Okay.
Pretty sad, but
Yeah.
I don't know why, but they just perish.
Yeah. Huh.
After you saying that, I think I might cook up a squid tonight.
Would it be
Slightly
efficient to like kill or like let them lay their eggs and then kill them? I guess.
I don't know. No, I've never really thought about it clashing, to be honest. No, technically squid's different anyway. Are they both cephalopods? I don't know. No, squid is. Is an octopus a cephalopod? Yeah, it's still a cephalopod. So yeah, we get cuttlefish around here as well.
Yeah, I wish
Yeah.
my freaking apartment would like adjust to what my mind thinks or my body thinks would be a good temperature. Just a thought. It's a thought. Continue on your fish facts.
No, you're all good. Right, perfect temperature's got to be about 21, surely.
I mean, that's frozen, bro. It's like ice cold.
You don't want it fucking warmer than that.
21 is like freezing temperature, bro.
No, degrees Celsius, not
I
Fahrenheit.
know, I'm teasing you. Oh shit, my heavy died.
Oh my god, Gumby. You upset me with that teasing.
I'm sorry, dude.
Should be, bro.
Okay. I'm not. No vials too, bro. Deserve that.
Let's see. So, all right, we've got a 1 hour timer. We're gonna start it as soon as the battle begins. We're gonna do a little quick composition double check just to make sure we're using the right stuff. But I think for the most part, M10s are gonna be the way to go for me, just because they're my highest ranked units right now.
We're about to see Clash die repeatedly. Hello, I'm in for that.
Oh,
I'm down.
You'll see me get one turn in and then back out for like the next 45
Me.
minutes.
Meat for the grinder.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm watching Clash. I've got you, bro.
Sweet. Thanks, man.
I managed to get a whole bar done. You know, between the time I left, I managed to get a whole bar done for R6 Supers. So,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's pretty
Nice,
solid.
nice.
With cooking dinner as well. Yeah, it was pretty productive.
Right, timer has started.
My hands, I got this spiky feeling. My hands. Like my.
Pins and needles.
Yeah.
That means poor blood circulation. Or you've been sat on it. If you've done yourself a black man hand, you've been sat on your hand about to pleasure yourself.
What the? Wait,
No,
you can get a gear from Rebels?
Not that I'm aware of.
I just got one. I just
Oh.
clicked past it on accident, but I just got one.
Didn't know that. Every day is a school day, Gumby.
For real. I think I told somebody no you can't the other day. Oops. Misinformation simulator. It's okay.
India is the best country in the world.
Please stop.
That's misinformation.
Ah. I see what you did there. That's cute.
Yeah, thank you. You're cute too.
Huh?
Huh? Hey, yo! Clash, you're not following Artem's formation, I see.
No.
No?
I'm gonna use this formation as well.
I suppose it minimises the hexagonal attack damage. The diagonal one.
Actually, I think it would. Yeah, it
'cause they're
would
offset.
minimize that, and then it would also minimize the front attack as well. The only attack it's susceptible to is the buoy attack, but that's very random, and then also the subs. But you're gonna back at it if you get that kind of situation happen, anyways.
Never back out, never what?
Always back out, yes, yes.
Never back out, never what?
Back out every time as soon as you possible, so you don't lose any units.
Makes sense, then.
Are you serious right now?
We called me.
What level are your subs, Clutch?
They are 2, so they're not great, to be honest.
That's what I have too.
I think I'm gonna roll with M10s instead.
I think the subs will do more damage even though they're that rank.
But they're gonna take a lot more because they're dodge and bravery and stuff.
Yeah, true. Who knows? Who knows what's gonna do better?
Too much uncertainty at this point.
That's a quit.
It's about
General
intuition,
opinion.
I think,
Like, right now, the run that I'm watching, Teknaz has both subs down, and his tac sub has only lost armor. And he's almost got all the
Teknaz?
armor off the Dreadnought. So the fact that his sub's making it that long is impressive.
Fish. Hello?
He only has one sub.
Fish.
Okay.
Fish. Hello.
Well, I'm in the gym, so I just came to see if Clash was doing well.
He's just repeating at the minute. I'll notify you if he gets like on a good run.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah, no worries, bro.
Alright, bye-bye.
Yeah, it'll be pretty clear cut if we've got an opportunity to kill him, but it takes a lot to get to that point, unfortunately. Like that run that I killed the Kraken on, I was like, man, I definitely need a reset here.
I still feel awful for Stabby though, bro. Cheated out of his win.
Stabby.
Got cheated out of his win, bro.
Oh yeah, that was bullshit.
Yeah, this was the majority of my day yesterday.
Have you not killed Tentacles yet?
He did. He got 2 tentacles.
What, Clash?
Yep, I killed the Kraken earlier.
Oh my god!
I thought you were talking
After I
about
made that
Stab.
knock joke as well.
Yeah, really funny.
Wait, how did you? No, how's he got 2 tentacles? Because he said to
I got a vial. Let's go, boys. 1 vial.
Nice. No, I didn't get a tentacle. He's scrolling.
Yeah.
Oh, I was talking about. I thought you were talking about Stab. He has 2.
Yeah, I know he's got 2.
Don't you have 1 as well?
I've got 1 as well. Yeah.
You guys plan on sharing any of those, or?
Well, I said to Clash he could borrow mine if he needed it.
I
I'm not
appreciate
sure it works
that.
out. With.
I think actually Grouper would still be better than what you call it. What?
They
Just
are
because of the cooldown.
The thing is, it's the prep time that ruins the unit. Really, they do become useful later on. So when you get them ranked higher, they are pretty good.
Yeah, I think they should adjust. You know, the stats don't have to exactly match the Kraken. You know, you're not gonna have like that many. The reason that cooldown's so high is probably because he has so many freaking tentacles, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Did you know it's mathematically wrong as well because the Kraken has 9 tentacles and then he has 8.
Thank you. Yeah, I didn't know that.
Greek mythology, Perseus.
You should have sent that to me.
Yeah, just wrong. Well, technically 2 tendrils.
That's
though.
probably still good, no, Clutch?
No.
Just because that attack is fine.
The thing is it's just cooldowns. It's all just cooldowns at the end of the day.
Why?
No,
why
you get that.
Why are we
you
going?
get that on
Why are
the
we going for
cooldown,
the
and the
subs?
sub's about to die.
Bash, why are we going for the subs first anyway? Because they can machine gun attack.
Well, because it's still a lesser cooldown for the Dreadnought.
Right, that's a good point. That is a good point. Okay.
Here we go. Yeah.
See,
the
now
lesser
if that's
cooldown.
sub attack, then that would be perfect, right?
That's not good. It's no bueno.
But you basically need as many turns as possible because once the Dreadnought starts attacking on its own too, you're in it.
I clean. No bueno, I clean.
There's like, in my opinion, there's 3 phases to this fight. It's like, can you get the subs down, and do they attack first? Then the second phase is just like getting the armor off the Dreadnought, which once you get that off, you can kind of determine, depending on your unit's HP, if you're going to be able to make it or not. And then you just have to factor in the luck after that. Wish I had R3 grouper, although it doesn't really matter because the crits are all the same.
Bravery or is the lack of deflections better though? Consistency better?
Yeah.
Can you talk through why you left both of those last 2? Because obviously no crits.
Subs didn't attack.
So you're aiming for a sub start.
Subs have to use their machine gun. It's going to increase your odds substantially because it might be the difference between him attacking again or not.
Okay, got you.
And I really should just be doing M10s over the tax sub, but I'm just honestly a little bit curious at this point.
The thing is, like, I'm looking at Teknaz's video. They didn't use the machine gun. He actually got torpedoed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, obviously, it's a increased chance, but
if you watch later in the battle, he gets really, really lucky too. Like, his late game was really strong. That was a doomed run in my opinion. He's got almost a third of the Dreadnought's health left, and he's got 2 healthy M10s and 2 very weak M10s. No crits on the front attack, which is unusual.
yeah, I just think that I mean, what kind of hurts you is that you're trying to do perfect. He really didn't get his buoys were gone basically instantly. So there's chance to do it without getting absolutely perfect. And then he was able to use his tax without health.
Thing is you just want to increase your odds. You can,
Yeah, of course.
you can have a really shitty early game and a really good end game, but you can't gauge once you're that deep. You might as well gauge it early on.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that, but you're just gonna. Yeah, he had a really bad start. Like,
Fuck, where's that screensaver,
it's
bro?
doable.
That?
Where's that screensaver? Is that Canada?
I just think the willingness to commit kind of helps you out.
It's an animated one that I have.
Well, okay. Well, Drip Chicken just stupid then. Never mind.
Like this one? This is a
Yeah.
this is Wallpaper Engine.
No, I just wondered if it was a real place, that was all, because I wanted to go there. It looks very nice.
It does, doesn't it? It probably is. It looks like it's real.
Hey, Gumby, did you hear I'm going to I've extended my holiday to Italy for 2 weeks. So
By yourself?
No. So I'm going with it's my auntie's 50th, and they're celebrating. So they were going to Milan, Como, and then my cousins are both over 18. So I was like, fuck it, why don't you guys just fucking come with me? Go to Florence, Rome, Amalfi Coast.
And you
And
didn't
they're
invite
like,
me.
Oh, you didn't ask. Would you come? I'm not going to invite you, but
Always
I'm just
back down,
curious.
always surrender. That's
Bro,
what I'm saying.
No,
You're not.
You're
Well, if you're not
always
gonna invite me, I'm not gonna
safe
come.
if you
You know?
gauge it early
Pardon?
on rather than later. I'm with you on that.
What, you know, when you went to Rome, what did you do? What did you go see? Obviously, Colosseum's going to be on there. I don't know whether it's worth going to Vatican City and seeing the home of the paedophiles.
Jesus Christ.
What?
That's just a weird statement, bro.
No, but obviously,
And pretty disgusting as well, to be honest. If I'm being honest.
sorry. But you know the stigma, don't you?
I do.
My bad. It's a bad joke. It's a poor joke.
Okay, I won't hold it against you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
But I'm just gonna be very quiet in almost like every conversation now with you, if you're fine with that.
Yeah, okay. Here comes the fucking gaslight. Yeah. No, I'm seriously. What did you actually do in Rome, though? What did you go see?
I went to the Vatican City and I went to the Colosseum.
How was that? Was that a cool experience?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I liked it. I was very tired, so I have a very poor perspective off of Rome. I honestly thought it was pretty gross, but I need to go back. 'Cause I was so tired. I had a terrible layover. How are we doing in the Dreadnought so far? You using the deflex strat or the strat? Oh, that didn't even get it.
Well, we're resetting now. It was a decent start. I had one of the subs use its missile attack on my buoy, but yeah, unfortunately, that last little piece just sealed my fate. I really think an M10 is just better than the tac sub. I mean, you do get both of these attacks, which is nice, but you're only getting one more attack. Too bad this doesn't hit the Dreadnought either. I really need breach there, but unfortunately, it's just too much frontline damage most of the time.
Yeah, it's a grind. I haven't even tried it yet.
His run was extremely unusual. Like, just watching his looked super doomed.
Yeah. I think that, I mean, you know, if you look at any factor of that, anything to take away, I mean, it seems like killing the subs was I mean, what other thing could it be than killing the subs was kind of like the factor that helped him, and committing, you know, being able to.
Well, the thing is he doesn't kill the subs right away, though. He doesn't crit either of them.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, he does. Well, he kills. The subs eventually die from the attacks.
Right. But in an ideal situation, you can have both subs machine gun, and you can have breach on both of them too, right?
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, he doesn't have the perfect situation and still beats it. Obviously, it comes down to the very end. So
yeah, he gets very lucky. There's a bomb attack right at the end that takes out one and breaches the other, and so he's one turn away from dying. It's a 50-50 point. He broadsides while he's suppressed and happens to take it out by 9 damage. He gets very lucky
at the end, but I think his luck, like, for the majority of the match, was very unlucky. I don't even think you should draw that whole fight up to luck, other than the very end. I think if I were to do a luck scale, I would say, you know, he was more unlucky than he was lucky. Probably. Obviously, the determining factor was nice, but I don't think it would have came that close if you got a little luckier. See, like with this situation, you bid it and it crit, and then you can just like kill it with the broadside if this other one dies too. Oh, see.
Of course, the one game that I don't have my tac sub, because this is a really good start, but we gotta back that. Because that group will get taken out.
Yeah, I'm doing the Dreadnought stream tomorrow as well, so I'm not even prepared, bro. I don't have anything R3.
Do you get it tomorrow?
I got it today, the Dreadnought.
Oh, you got it today. You're just doing the stream tomorrow.
Yeah.
Nice. Perfect. This is good. We need breach. Okay, no breach.
That's fine. It'll go like within a broad. Oh, but the other.
See, if that hits a buoy, then it's a good run so far. But no buoy hit. I mean, his M10s are so healthy. He's got both subs down. Half the armor's gone off the thing. More than half of his health is left on his fish as well. Does he have R3 buoys? I should have checked that.
No, you could. Well, I don't think you could get R3. I think buoys were capped. But I'll take a look for you.
Yeah, he doesn't actually click on them, as far as I'm aware. So I don't know if we'll.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Yeah, when he places them, you can see. He has R2 buoys.
How do you know? Like, is the promotion thing there?
The promotion thing?
Yeah, like, how do you know that there are R2?
If you start the video starts with him selected into the buoy. The very 0 second when he selected onto the buoy.
Right. It does, yeah. There's that half frame.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, it's a grind. It's just a long time investment. It's not a bad start either, but it's just cooldowns. Do you want to better your odds, or do you not want to better your odds? I greet the founder of MM. What's going on, Ended? How's it going, brother? Sorry I missed your message there.
Yo, can stream hear audio from me or no?
They can, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I can audio right now if you'd like.
No, you're good. No. I'm just curious.
I don't have Discord on its own track. That's something that I need to get working as well.
What is it?
Making it so that they can only hear me and making another audio track so it's just my music and my voice and not Discord.
I see. No, yeah, I have a different track for. Wait, so if you mute me, are you muting yourself? Or sorry, are you muting the game audio too?
Yeah.
Okay, I see. Yeah, I have a different track for that. It's super quick. Oh, but yours is going through the Discord app, right?
Yeah.
Which is actually even better. Mine has to go through the browser. And it can only do Google Chrome. So it actually just gets everything. But I should like go on Spotify and like set up a. Is there a YouTube app? Nah, you just do it through the browser on Mac, I think. Not sure. At 4 vials now, I need 6 more.
Nice, hell yeah. Man, this is gonna be a really fast hour today.
What are you at? How much time you got left?
I got 40 minutes left, but I've crashed probably 2 or 3 times now, and I've probably only got about 15 encounters in. There's not a lot. But we're sticking to it. We're only doing an hour today because it just will basically further exemplify the amount of luck needed to get there. So... see, we got 20 minutes on the concrete and stuff, and tonight our upgrade finishes and our promotion for our salamander will finish later too. Got a couple things going for us in the background, so we're making use out of our time at least. Nice crit right there. Now if we got a breach or no breach and a sub attack, that'd be awesome, but this guy really wants to attack first. This guy's very, very adamant on attacking first. And I definitely don't want to leave my win-loss down to a 50, so...
Oh, Dr. Evil Master, Dr. Porkchop.
Dr. Evil Master Mr. Porkchop. I'm walking piglets, so I thought I'd listen while I'm walking.
You're walking piglets? Or...
Yeah.
What?
No, that's the name of my dog. Piglet.
Oh. You
Good
look
name,
like
right?
a piglet.
Yes, could be. Okay, thank you for that, mate.
No problem.
Yeah, and that's the other thing too. If it was another attack, like let's say he did the mine attack on turn 1, which he can't anyways, then and it misses everything, then that's actually an okay start too. Because even though the cooldown for that will come back, he at least basically wastes a turn. But yeah, ideally we need those submachine gun attacks, especially because they can't torpedo yet either. So it's truly a 50-50 on what attacks first, and right now I'm not winning the 50-50s, so...
Unlucky.
Yeah. It's expected, but... that's alright. But right now he's just doing the same attack, so we might cut this down to 30 minutes if this is...
No, you got it. You got your hour. You got your hour, G.
I really want to do some more Trunks. I haven't been to Trunks in almost a week, I think.
Yeah.
I know it's not the
We're
most
gonna be streaming
exhilarating.
all day, right? Or just for a little bit here?
No, I'll get off after I finish my my hour.
Yeah.
Not get off, but that'll be it for stream. I'm not gonna do these long streams anymore. Unless there's a boss strike or something going on. Just better for me to just go relax, do something productive.
Yeah, I'm about to leave in
No, I agree. I agree. Boss that would be a huge stream though, Clash. If you wanted to do that at some point.
Say again?
No, I said I agree, but Boss Strike would be a huge fucking stream if you wanted to do that again at some point. I'd watch the whole thing probably.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't watch my stream? You have us both up.
I have you both up. I've got you both notified. But obviously you stream later, you stream when I'm going to sleep.
Oh.
You tend to stream about half 12 in the morning.
I'm just teasing you. 12:30 in the morning. I never heard of that.
00:30. Sorry, Gunvy.
There we go.
Sorry I've disappointed you again.
Okay. You can only disappoint me so much until I lose full hope.
That's true. Am I there yet?
Yep.
Mama made it. Let's go.
I have one more bar on R6 Aces.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad I got the swing attack instead of the slap attack, man. First.
For what's that?
For the Wimp.
Oh, yeah.
Who's that? Oh, Stab, what's good?
Still trying?
Yep, we're halfway down our timer. I set a 1 hour timer, and we're 30 minutes in, and we haven't gotten past subs yet, so...
Sounds about right.
Yeah. He's done this attack probably about 40 times in a row. Close to.
Are you trying a similar formation to what I ended up with last night? Like clustering it all to the side?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
don't want a ship getting hit on the side.
Yeah, that's what I started using towards my, like, right before I stopped fucking trying. That's the final formation I basically ended up with.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I had more fucking tack subs, but like 4 in a row, 3 in a row, all behind each other was what I did.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I don't have to fucking touch rebels for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
I need rebels. Send your rebels my way.
I will. I'll give them directions. Ooh, can I take this to 10? Woohoo! Baby, I can.
I got 1 vial left. I gotta get to vial max, and then I don't have to touch rebels ever again.
Yep, I got a double drop this morning that took me from 8 to 10, and I was like, done! Never touching these bitches again. Say less. Oh, hello, Trunk. You invaded my space? I'll take the 3 skulls off you. Have any of yours spawned, Gunby?
It's a dread on
Normally-
my second account.
Your alt got the dread?
Yeah.
Bitch.
Do you have M10s and stuff on that account?
Yeah, it's actually better navally than my main, but just like if I get an ironclad on that shit first, jeez,
That'll be your new main.
it really will. Then I have to even out the account, but it's fine, whatever. It's like it's pretty light. It just has R6 frags, but that's it. Which have the least long-term utility.
That's what we should do. Just make a bunch of alts, play them until they can beat the fucking Dreadnought, and then whichever one wins, make it the main.
That's the goal. I literally made my accounts so I could beat bosses more frequently.
Yeah. Okay, people, you really need to stop spamming your fucking rocket attacks on my field agents.
Are you doing Dread today at all or no?
Yeah, I'll probably give it like a solid 30 minutes later on. I just want to get on and get all my Navy kills done and whatnot. I've been driving all day. Someone had to get a write up, so I had to go pick him up from the field and drive him back to the yard so he could get written up. And then tomorrow I get to drive him back out to the field. So it's such a waste of my fucking time, but whatever.
You getting paid for that or no?
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm salary, so
Oh.
I get paid for anything I do. It's just a fucking massive waste of my time.
You on the clock right now?
I mean, technically, yeah. Like,
Yeah. See, you could be playing the Dreadnought instead of driving him around.
mm-hmm. He's been showing up to safety meetings late, and the customer finally had said, enough. We don't want you coming back to the location anymore. So I made a 5-hour round trip to pick him up, and tomorrow I'll have to... Thankfully, tomorrow will only be like a 3, maybe 4-hour round trip, so that'll be nice.
Why do you have to pick him up? What?
Because he was doubled up,
Somebody
so
doesn't have a car?
him and the other engineer were sharing a work truck. So the other engineer still needed the truck.
Doesn't have a car? I thought he's
Well-
not working anymore.
So we work in the field, right? So we
Mhm.
take our work trucks to the field. So his personal was at the yard. So he dropped his
But he's not
personal off.
working, or he's...
He's still working. He just won't work for that customer
Oh,
now.
okay.
We're taking him to a different customer tomorrow.
I see. You can't show up to safety meetings? Like, what?
If you believe him, the customer that kicked him off location it's one of those people that you meet and all of a sudden they just hate you for no fucking reason and nothing you can do can ever make them like you.
Mm-hmm.
It sounds like that customer has had it out for him and for a while and finally took this as an opportunity to get rid of our engineer.
Ah. That's his perspective or yours?
That's his perspective. Today was the first day of me hearing about this. I just got a text
Oh, you
last
don't even
night
know?
from... Yeah, I got a text last night from one of the lead engineers saying, "Hey, Staub, can you drive out to Carlsbad to pick up Thomas?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." Because what am I supposed to do? Say no?
Bro, you live right near my other fam.
They're in New
I know where
Mexico.
that is. Oh! There's more than one Carlsbad, never mind. Oh, I wasn't even thinking, yeah. So cool.
tomorrow,
Turn down my...
tomorrow I drive into Pecos. If you ever heard of that shithole. Why will you not stay popped out? Stay up here. I want to watch it. There we go. Now you stay. I wonder if my fucking Kraken is respawned. I think it'd be really fucking funny if I got a third. Like at this point, it should become the running joke. The game just gives me Krakens. I mean, gives me arms, tentacles.
Well, yeah, you'd be on my same boat, man. You know, the game just gives me. Oh my.
Fucking frags.
My M10 just got double crit by a freaking power boat.
I actually like. If the tentacle didn't have a goddamn 3-round cooldown, it would be a fun unit to use.
Yeah.
It's a fucking neat animation.
I almost never get to use it. Most
Yeah.
Navy encounters are pretty. Well, I guess maybe. Not that much though.
It's always getting like the final kill because usually you beat the encounters in 3 shots or 4 shots. You know. So like, right now I'm doing Sovereign Navy. 2 shots just cleared 2 ships. About to fucking clear the gunboat and then use the arm on the last sub. Oh, I didn't kill the fucking gunboat. That was lame. Is the music from Gunvy or Clash? Probably Clash.
From me, I can.
No, I liked it. I hate sitting here in silence.
Okay. I can put on anything. I just usually put on some like random drum and bass music whenever I play.
Yeah, you guys know I listen to an audiobook. There's a book series called The Wandering Inn that I've read that I decided I'm going to start listening to since I'm all caught up.
Hey, Salamander's ranked up. Let's go.
Salamanders.
Nice.
Wish I
Does this
had-
Dreadnought spawn in the same spot every time?
No, it just
It
somewhere
looks
near
like
Port City.
I was going to say,
In
it
that
looks like
vicinity?
it's close to everyone else's spawn.
Yeah, my spawn's pretty close. Let me check. Let me see. I'll have to look at the exact pixel yours, but it's literally right on the corner of the Port City, like right next to One Peak. Look at yours.
I can't wait till our fucking M10s are strong enough to one-shot the fucking power boats.
Yeah, that'd be nice. I can't wait till I get R8. R8.
X,
M10s.
R9.
It's R8 for
Well, yeah,
M10s.
but just... Hold on, my mom's calling.
Nice. Well, there goes my tax sub.
RIP.
Looks like we're using M10s.
Let me see. Wait, let me see your Dreadnought. Zoom in on your Dreadnought account real quick. Oh, I thought you were at the.
Actually, I think I have more tax subs. I think I have 3 available, so maybe it's just my that I don't. Oh yeah, hold on. 6 units left to promote. 2, 6, 5. Yeah, even 45 just to get the buoys up would be nice. We'll do that right now. Demolitionists.
I like where you've expanded on your base.
What, all this?
Yeah, like, and you got them like see where your lumber mills and your
Yeah.
vehicle factories. You kind of got the best of both. You got that one corner that you like, the top right, and then you also got that main area.
Yeah, it's not
done
the most
some-
efficient, but it's not bad. It works. I'm not done my Morgan's houses because I have those other 3 tiles at the top that need to be taken care of, but for now it works. We'll get there eventually. I'll just need 3 tiles, so. And then I'll basically have everything I need. Once I get level 50, I'll have every tile unlocked that I want, really.
I'm gonna get off once I verify where your Dreadnought location, see if it's exactly like mine.
Sounds good. Yeah, we only
Just
got 20
curious.
minutes left on the timer, so the timer's ticking, and we haven't gone past subs yet. So
I'll be in the stream, but I gotta go meet somebody. Oh wait, zoom out a little bit. I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, that's the exact same spot. It's aligned with that little one. You see that? Yeah, like that. Yep. It's interesting. Actually, I'll stay. He's not replying, so wait.
you're not missing anything, Chief. You got stuff to do. Go ahead.
Well, I'm waiting for a customer, but he hasn't said anything yet. Oh, okay. I'm gonna head out.
All right, man. We'll see you later.
See you later.
How many tries did it take you for your Kraken?
Between 10 and 20, or 10 and 30, I would say.
Which formation did you use?
I used what's it called? And breach. There goes another tack sub. 2 tack subs in 10 minutes. I used the formation where it was 2 groupers on the ends, 3 buoys in the middle, and M10s spread evenly across the back row, and then the 2
Okay.
tiles in the middle.
You just have to say the 2 grouper formation.
So I'll just substitute a baby guppy in. It was essentially like this, and then M10s like that.
Yeah, no, I gotcha. There's really only 2 formations to run, either the 2 grouper formation or the 3 grouper formation.
Mm-hmm. Set. Using attacks like that.
See, the only reason I think that Dreadnought formation you're using might not be good is that when it uses its mines, there's no missing. Like, if it aims for any of the center ships, like, even if it goes a couple squares off, you're still getting fucked.
There's you're basically holding on to RNG at that point because just with the way that the attack operates, obviously you have a greater chance of having all this shit get hit, but you need the buoys to block the front attack. You actually don't survive the front attack if it hits enough. So that's the other
Oh, I know. And that's was my thought behind using that same formation too.
Yeah.
It's just it makes the mines that much more annoying.
Yeah, exactly. You get blasted pretty much every time by it.
Got a blast!
Got a blast! And I mean, I could extend the timer by a couple minutes to compensate for the crashing, but I'm just gonna be real, it's just, there's no point.
Nah, I'd just stick with the hour. There's no, I mean, one more run because you're compensating for crashing and will most likely not be the fucking game changer and get you the win.
Right. Like, this is, this almost kind of feels comparable to, like, resetting for shinies on Pokemon.
I was just thinking that. As soon as you said it feels comparable to, my brain went shinies.
Yeah.
But at least that's just like, you know, shiny check, or like click on it, animation music, shiny check, retreat.
Right.
This is like you could actually get into the fight halfway and then be like, oh fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Almost done with my tentacle.
Nice. Very nice.
And when I say almost done, I mean like for the level cap
Mm-hmm.
rank increase.
I got a really good roll, actually. So I didn't get a tentacle, obviously, on my Kraken kill. But I got 10 skulls, which I think is max, which I'll take.
Hell yeah! Both the Kraken kills I've gotten were 10 skull kills. I couldn't believe it.
That's like max drops pretty much then, because oil's useless and teeth are really easy to farm. So.
Oh, I didn't get oil from either one. I was full.
Hmm.
Tentacle, I choose you. Bro. It's a fun animation, and it's like kind of fast.
Mm-hmm. Black Membrane's asking if you're giving up.
Yeah. We're pulling it up right now.
This is nice, though. I'll have the VOD up on YouTube so people can see how I defeated the Kraken from start to finish and all the resets.
Mm-hmm.
And they'll see all the attempts on the Dreadnought as well, just to see how ridiculous it can be.
Fuck the Dreadnought.
I think if the 2 subs weren't here, it honestly wouldn't be as bad. I know the machine gun attacks do fair, but at the same time, you're also, in those turns that you're taking the subs out, you're giving an opportunity for the Dreadnought to use its barrel attack in one shot before we even get into the battle. And then on top of that, you wouldn't have to deal with the subs at all. So if they just took the subs away right now, I feel like it wouldn't be too bad. It would be like... It would just
Well, then
make
it
the
would come
battle-
down to, can you dodge the mines?
Right. But at least you'd be getting a little bit further. You wouldn't be all the way back here still taking subs out and stuff.
Yeah.
You could get somewhat invested. It would be more comparable to the Kraken, I feel like, because you'd actually be able to get in a little bit and then be like, okay. But yeah.
Ooh, yeah, I'm retreating from this fight.
12 minutes, let's go. I'm actually kind of excited to be done with this. That sounds like super negative and stuff, but
Oh no, I agree with you.
it's content. At the end of the day, it's content. I'm happy to provide content for my viewers, but in the grand scheme of things, this is literally doing nothing for my account.
If anything, it's like setting it back.
Mm-hmm. And I one-shot M10, so there goes that. So just to show everyone that I just used 2 grouper attacks, didn't even get a breach or a knockout, and then lost an M10. That's basically what we're dealing with here. Ooh, we got Raiders. Very nice. Can't heal at M10. Good thing we still have enough for the last 12 minutes. We'll honor those 12 minutes. We'll go back, jump into the fight. But it's too bad. Some people are they have their eyes set on the Ironclad, because even for the folks that do beat this thing, obviously it's a huge accomplishment. It's awesome, but it's just not worth it. It's for the 5% chance at getting it. It's more of a completionist thing than anything. If you get an Ironclad, that's wicked, but you're not gonna be too far behind if you don't have one, because not many people are gonna be able to beat this thing anyways. So, all right, we can continue on with this run.
Oh, it hit a buoy.
It hit a buoy, yep. Oh, and here goes my M10.
Oh!
That's not horrible, but we did get
Oh,
breached.
but they got the breach. If it
That
didn't
breach
breach,
happen,
I
then
probably
that's
would have
not
kept
horrible.
going.
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually like pretty ideal right there, because you want him using that as much as possible, but just missing with it.
Yep.
instead of the consistent checkerboard and consistent frontline attack. Nice. Better start. I think that's actually first encounter that I've had. Nice, no breach on that. No machine gun.
Miss. Oh, fuck.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, usually that's what happens. You get something good that happens and then gets equal out by equally shitty turns. So, ooh, we got some Reef Bandits spawning next. Good thing we have a bunch of M10s, but yep, we got 10 minutes, so let's do this.
What's your M10 count up to?
I got 16 total right now. I've got 9 available. So I've got a fair amount. I'm not gonna go crazy or overboard though. I have enough resources where if I really wanted to keep attempting this and wasting the guild's resources, then I could, but I'm not gonna. So
I totally just forgot to use my tentacle. God damn it.
13. That's an instant reset. Yeah, cooldowns, at least for this level, cooldowns need to be tweaked, and also, what's it called? And subs should be taken.
What do you mean cooldowns?
For the Dreadnought.
Like make his weapons take longer?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would help.
Like, I was talking to Gunby about this last night. Not everyone's in the financial situation or invested as we are. If someone's using destroyers or R1s, there is literally no physically possible way to beat this fight.
No, there's not. R1s cannot beat this. Not even close. You wouldn't even. No. Nope. No.
R1s don't even get close, and then destroyers don't even get close. And I know that destroyers are actually okay because they have a depth charge attack, but they just don't have any HP. So even with rank 3 destroyers, I thought I had rank 3. Oh, I can promote. Man, I should have done that first. Oops. Yeah, even with rank 3, these things just don't even do comparable damage to M10. But in my opinion, he should be on cooldown the first turn anyways. He shouldn't attack the first turn. That's just my thoughts, though. I mean, considering you can have, for the Goliath tank fight, you can literally charge your radio tech up before you even encounter the thing because you fight a commando before you get to the next wave. No breach yet. That's definitely reset.
If you had a, that's a reset.
Let's see. He's gonna machine gun next. This guy's gonna torpedo. We can keep going with this, but I have to broadside and hope that it kills. Okay, we can keep going.
Yeah, but you think that you should kill them immediately and not leave them alive.
Yeah, preferably. See, that's best case scenario, and I still get one of my units one shot. That's literally almost best case scenario. And our game crashed. Swell. Well, 6 minutes left. Let's see how many farms we can get in, but that's 3 tax subs in 45 minutes. I'm not convinced these things are any good, considering with the damage I just saw. And I know mine are only R2, but
I almost beat it without a tax sub, so I don't really think they're necessary.
Yeah, I'm gonna swing away from tax subs because I only have R2 right now. I don't think they're relevant. Personally.
Even at R3, they're not. Like, yeah, they have a higher chance to crit the fucking Dreadnought, and when they do, they like if you can get them to crit their torpedoes, it is good.
Right.
Like, they hit for like 300 something at R3 when you crit, but it's when you crit, you know?
Yeah, and it's too low of a crit. So it's what, 15%?
I don't know. I haven't like dug into that.
but I'm pretty much fed up on the tax subs because of the cost of bars and stuff. I'd rather lose an M10 or lose 2 M10s. M10s are only 1 bar.
Aren't tax subs 1 bar?
Yep, 2. Tax subs are
Are they?
2, M10s are 1 bar. So technically the only thing that's weaker for me in this encounter is my grouper not being R3. But that's not going to make much of a difference. It might make a difference of 1 hit, give or take, but it's very unlikely.
You really targeted my fucking tentacle. Why? It did nothing to you, you bitch. Are you getting off when you're on your time when your timer's done?
I will be ending stream. In terms of getting off, I will at least be getting off my desktop and probably switching to mobile to play a little bit more, but I'm not going to be attempting the Dreadnought.
One more encounter, and my fucking tentacle's gonna be ready for rank 3. Does it go to R3 at 45 or 46? Fuck, let me look it up. I think it's 46. But the Ironclad's 45, so maybe it's not. Okay, liver, testicles. Level rec. Oh, fucking R3 is 50? Bro, fuck off.
Yeah, they don't scale the naval units properly at all.
That's some horseshit.
Rank 4 M10 at level 46 is not, doesn't make any sense to me in my opinion. Okay, we'll kill this sub just so we can get rid of it. Gonna have to wait for that other sub now though and hope that it can hit. Oh, there's a crit. GG.
Doesn't even matter.
Yep, doesn't matter. The fight ends on the next turn anyways, so... And looks like we're gonna reset. But we have been streaming for a little bit. We've been streaming for almost 3 hours, which is not bad. It'll be 3 hours by the time I conclude the stream, so... 2.5 minutes left for encounters. See how many we can do. Then we'll clean up the rest of our stuff, and then we'll call it a stream. Just because I wanna... It would be nice if I could get R6 supers on stream. Because I'm extremely close to those.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Nice little crit right there, no breach. I'm noticing a lot less breach for some reason. Not really sure why. I had no troubles with it yesterday.
Come on, breach it, breach it. Yeah, get fucked. And Tentacle is ready for level 50.
Nice.
Now who next to do? Grouper or Taxa? Probably Grouper.
Nice little crit there, no breach again. Too bad. No crit and a breach right there. And he uses his machine gun attack. That's too bad. We'll take him out. He's going to drop his mines right now and insta-kill my grouper, and that's my last grouper, so that's actually perfect timing right there. Because, yeah, I gotta wait for the rest of my groupers. Do I have 2 groupers? I think I just have 1. We'll double check. Oh, maybe we won't. We got soft locked, and our timer ends in 2 seconds. There it goes. So that's a full hour, guys, of doing the Dreadnought. We'll go ahead, I'll turn that off so it doesn't keep ringing. Full hour right there. Not even getting past the subs, so that's honestly pretty bad. But that's part of the encounter. So anyone who's looking forward to getting their Dreadnought and their Kraken, definitely look forward to the Kraken. Much easier to beat. Still difficult, but much easier. But yeah, obviously best of luck taking out the Dreadnought. But in terms of going after the Ironclad, my 2 cents is if you're going for the Ironclad, save your resources and save yourself some time. So, yeah, anyways, we'll do the rest of my encounters. Looks like we crashed again. Go ahead and restart again.
God damn. Jesus Christ. I don't know how you play.
Yeah, at this point, me neither. I guess I just have enough patience to deal with it.
I mean, I could deal with it for a couple of days, but, bro, you've been doing it for like, what, 2 weeks now?
Yeah, 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks. 2.5, yeah. 2.5, 3 weeks. Our game didn't feel like launching this time. Alright, well, if we can get back onto the game, guys, we'll do the rest of our encounters, try to get R6 supers, and then we'll wrap up the stream. We've been live for almost 3 hours, and it's currently 4:09 p.m. So, yeah, we'll have it wrapped up by 4:30 CST. Alright, we're back in. I think we have mammoths, boars, and raptors, and we'll make those fast. We won't use just supers, so if we do fall short, then we'll for sure have our 6 supers promoting by next stream, which is probably... well, I can't really say when it's going to be, because I'm going to be working for the next 7 days after starting tomorrow. But likely, I'll for sure be streaming on my days off again, so you might not see me for a week, but when I get back, I'll for sure be streaming, so... Alright, a skull for our troubles, we'll take it. All the base encounters are done. We got mammoths now. We get our construct on Friday, so maybe I'll stream Friday. I'll probably take tomorrow off. Stream Friday for the construct fight. Do other things, clean up a little bit, maybe do an hour Dreadnought again. Maybe our Kraken will be spawned in by then too, who knows. Actually, I think it's Saturday is the earliest I can get it, so... Well, let's see.
So what...
Yeah,
Artem said that his Kraken did bug. Well, not bug, but it spawned earlier than 3 days. He said it was 2 days.
Okay.
So its respawn after you kill it might be different.
Yeah, who knows? And maybe it can somewhat stack as well, like have like a hidden stack where it starts counting down as soon as it spawns type deal.
Maybe. You little piggies.
But really unfortunate we couldn't get the Dreadnought even close to, couldn't even get a run. But then again, that was also yesterday, doing 7 to 8 hours of runs and only getting 1 attempt that you and Gunvi saw, and I think it still had 600-700 health left, so I wasn't even close. So I was, but I wasn't. That's a lot of bombards you still have to hit.
Yeah. Yep.
With enough crits, we can get there, but you know what? Your luck has to be quite exceptional with the subs, the crits, and the mines. Those are the 3 deal breakers.
Yeah, I don't know how I did it that one time.
Like, the thing is later on in the game, too, you can get really lucky late game. But what I was telling Gunvy, because he's like, I think you go further, man, I think you go further. You definitely can go further, but you're also risking more. Like, it's a risk assessment. Do you want to guarantee a good start, or do you want to roll the dice and maybe get good RNG later on? I would rather have a good start, personally.
Yeah, I mean, I just didn't get breached.
Yeah. That's the reality of the fight. Is things change so fast you can't. If you have a good start, you can have a shitty middle and shitty end game, or even just a normal middle and end game and still lose. It's too hard to gauge. So you might as well increase your odds early on while you don't, while you have an increased chance of not losing units. Even though I did just lose 3 tax subs, so we're going to be sticking to M10s from now on. Okay, only 3 boar encounters. Okay, interesting. Definitely not going to do boar encounters with just my supers, even though I think I need the SP. Yeah, I think I do, but I'm going to use heavies anyways, because these encounters take too long otherwise.
You got enough heavies? Fuck.
Yeah, I know, right? I like having them. In case 1 or 2 of them die, it's nice, because if you have 3, then you can clear out pretty much everything you need, so having a few extra, just in case 1 dies, is really nice. 35 nanos, too, is kind of a steal.
Can't wait till they get armor, and I can put them in the front lines against the Raptors.
Mm-hmm. I haven't noticed too big of a difference between R3 and R4, to be honest. But then again, I haven't used them against these pigs a lot, so...
The biggest difference comes farming like Tronk and like Saren.
Okay, so like some really
That's
low
where you
level-
see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like at Saren's, at R3, it's 3 rounds like every time. At R4, it's 2 rounds 95% of the time.
Okay.
So it speeds it up big time.
They get SP so fast, too. So nice. Like, I'm almost gonna have the SP for R5 here right away.
Oh yeah, I got their SP to maxed like fucking hours within getting them R4. It's nuts.
I almost want to save them for units that are weaker to rank, but
Oh, you killed my worm.
doesn't really make a difference either way, so I'll still be using them.
It just killed my baby worm.
Aw.
I hate it because they're like fucking like lumber to fucking heal.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, we got more mammoths. Okay, we'll do another mammoth encounter. We'll take all the SP we can. We probably have a rebel or 2 as well, which we could do. And maybe we'll close our last vial with one of those fights as well. Close out on the vials with that. I'm not going to do the whole thing. I don't know if me and Gunby talked to you about that. The R5
No.
turtle shellers using chem vials.
I know you were talking about it, but you decided not to.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to do it. It would be like a hardcore wreck or something. But I think we're gonna hold off on that for now, unless our level cap increase is gonna be pushed further out, or boss strikes are delayed, or guilds are delayed. Then the turtle sheller is gonna remain right where it is right now. Got 5 raptors. We'll do all supers on these guys. I think we can close this out with raptors, actually. We're doing only supers.
My frontier marksman dude is almost ready for rank 3.
I'm super
'Cause,
happy
you know-
with how fast that thing ranked up. I did not realize how fast you can rank it up. Like, I was like, man, I was dreading...
Oh, he only
getting
needs
to
like
rank 10.
18 animal encounters to go from 2 to 3.
Yeah.
I got anything at the ridge of recoil. Ooh, 2.
I can't wait for those Emperor Sandworm missions and stuff. Those were some of my favorites back in the day.
Yeah, that was a cool creature.
I wish it was a respawnable boss where we could fight like one or two. I know that there were encounters where you could fight two of them that would spawn super rarely on your base or out in like the land somewhere. But it would be really cool if you could fight one of those Emperor Sandworms and get like a red adult tamed sandworm. Because I know there was a promo unit called the Adult Tamed Sandworm or Adult Sandworm, which was it was promotional, I think, right? And it was stronger than the tamed.
Yeah, I remember it.
It was too bad because that unit was actually not bad early game. It would be cool if we had a farmable boss where we could get a red sandworm that was basically an adult sandworm, almost like a shiny Gyarados. Like that would be really cool. Not an Elder Sandworm or an Emperor Sandworm, but just a regular adult Sandworm that you could earn. That was also red. It would also kind of like be cool for the people who had the blue adult Sandworm, because that's obviously a promotional unit. So you could get the fragment or the drop, or you could get the promotional. Kind of like the Sinister and the Dexter, although it's probably more like the Dexter and the Imitation, the Imitation was garbage, let's be real. It did more damage, but it missed so often that it was not even worth using.
Picture.
Oh, that's really cool. I like the speaker attack.
There we go. But yeah, that red one, right?
Yeah, it'd be cool if we got something like that. Obviously way too much HP and stuff, but yeah, it'd be cool if we could get like an adult sandworm that was red. Or a ground shaker or whatever. I believe it's 4:20 already. Holy cow. The day is flying by. I slept in.
Damn, 2 encounters, 2 gears from one bar from another. I fucking love Silver Wolves, man.
They're nice. They're very consistent with their drops, I will say. I just wish we had more of an abundance over Navy, personally.
Mm-hmm.
I also wish Navy was possible to level groupers and tack subs on their own. I feel like I'm literally using M10s in every battle and just throwing a tack sub and a grouper in there to get SP.
Yep, that's what I do. Just throw something in there and get SP.
Alright, 1 Raptor encounter left, and we're very close on the SP for the supers, so we might have to do 1 or 2 Tronks. Oh, did we get a crash? We got a soft lock, so we'll do a quick restart. Launching the game, I'll be right back.
My fucking AC spawns tomorrow. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Oh, Shiza. Oh, my AC. Oh, my AC. Oh, my AC spawns tomorrow. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Alright, we are back. See what we got. So our dry dock is open. We could make more M10s. We really could, but we don't need to. Question is, what do I want to make more of? Jet skis are totally useless. But at least they're cheap to craft. Power boats, same thing, they're garbage. Tack subs. Maybe I will just leave my dry dock as it is. I could build more destroyers,
More
but I need those
buoys aren't
bars.
bad.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I could make more buoys actually right now. I could make one more.
Because once they fix the thing where buoys have to be repaired.
That's true. I'll make another buoy. And then I'll get more gears and keep building them as much as I can. We're down to 300 nanos though. Like 2 days ago, I think I was sitting at about 1200 or something. So I've gone down a lot of nanos just on M10s and tack subs. But that's alright. See if we got any more boars and we'll go back and do that last raptor encounter. No boars. Okay, we'll do raptor. And then after raptors, we'll check rebels. And if no rebels, silver wolves. No silver wolves, we'll do trunks. Get these rank 6 supers. It's been, honestly, a lot of people dreaded the super grind. Oh, did we crash again? Yeah, we did. Damn.
God damn. Bad today.
Yeah, it's really bad some days. It's weird too because I've got really good weather outside and stuff too, so there shouldn't be much interference with my signal at all compared to yesterday. I couldn't even stream yesterday because it was pouring rain, so... But, yeah, it's, the grind hasn't been too bad for supers for me personally. I think maybe it's because I enjoy using the unit so much and I don't have to worry about it dying ever. Even though I do have an abundance of them, it really doesn't bother me to rank these things. But in the grand scheme of things, they do take like so much SP. So it's going to be nice to be done these things, especially because how integral they are for boss strikes early on. I haven't even used my TKs more than once for the AC since I've gotten them R6. R6 are definitely nice. I feel like you don't really crit with your TKs until they are R6 on the Ancient Construct. I don't even know if they actually have a crit. I know that it says that they do have a crit chance, but I don't even know if that's functional until they get to max rank. So, or if it is, it just never procs.
I don't even have enough fucking M10s healed. I got 6 and I need 7.
Oh, for the Dreadnought?
Yeah.
420 SP. Wow, we are close. Holy cow. That's it for Raptors. Ooh, looks like Chosen got his first lossless Ancient Construct fight earlier. Big congrats on that. Let's check Recoil Ridge. Okay, no Silver Wolves at Ridge. Oh wow, we finished that whole drum and bass playlist just like that. Jesus. Alright, that's how long it's been. We'll just throw on random music now. Finish off the stream. Burnmoth, we'll go ahead and check that out. Actually, we'll go to Heartland. Okay, we'll prioritize Rebels, just so I don't have to deal with them if I get my vial. 2 Rebels, we'll take it. Oh, perfect. This is the perfect encounter for our supers. Supers versus supers. And I just got a deflect on that, which is wild. Oh, soft lock. Unfortunate. That's too bad too, because my PC and my internet is more than capable of running the game. I don't have the issue with any other games besides Battle Nations, and never had it before that patch. And I have my task manager pulled up obviously all the time, so I can end the task like on command pretty much. And yeah, in terms of computer resources, I'm using like less than 20% of my memory in my CPU. So obviously, because the game's super old, it shouldn't take much of anything to run. People are running it on MacBooks and stuff, so it's too bad.
Yeah, I want to know what they did on their end that like fucked up your connection.
I'll take a screenshot of it earlier. Like, I have the exact patch that it started occurring at, and I've sent that to Boris. Boris is aware of everything that's happening, which is good, and he's fixing it. But I have a screenshot of like the exact patch, the exact thing that they said within their bug fix, because they always are like, fix this, and then it was like potentially fixed a server lag issue, and that's exactly what it is. It's the potential fix right there, which is what did it. So I'm like, listen, if you want to know the exact thing that likely caused this, it's going to be this right here. So he's aware.
Were you
of
the
all of
only
it.
one experiencing it?
No, there's been multiple people created bug fix threads in their Discord, so they're well aware of it.
You know,
It
I'm
just-
surprised we haven't had like server-side maintenance or anything in like what, 2 weeks? More
Yeah.
than 2 weeks.
That's the other thing. There's not a lot, and there should be a little bit more.
Yeah, we haven't had server maintenance since Monday of the day that the bug started. So yeah, 2 weeks. 2 weeks and 2 days ago. 16 days.
Can't wait to get rank 4 soldiers. These things are awesome. Inconsistent but fun. Ooh, another soft lock. Okay, we're getting them once per battle now.
Uninstall.
Yeah.
Reinstall.
It's too bad because I've gone out of my way to look at local files and everything on my computer as well. And now I'm not any tech wizard or anything, but I did work with a little bit of IT earlier, like a few years ago. So I've got some common knowledge of, like, I can build a computer on my own and some of that stuff if I just have the parts. But yeah, it's too bad. I've kind of gone out of my way to look at resolving this on my own, and unfortunately there's not really anything I can do on my end. I'm going to really have to see if that Ethernet cable is going to help out, and I don't think it's going to, because I'm still... The Wi-Fi is not going to be different than Ethernet because I'm still using Starlink at the end of the day, so... Alright, and that should be R6 supers. Awesome. So R4 soldiers in that, and R6 supers. That's awesome. Oh, that's huge. I can't wait to get soldiers and supers ranked up. Oh, and we got another rebel spawn. Sweet. Let's use something fun. Let's use like our Dexter, which we haven't used in a year. That's the other thing too, is I should get my R6 Dexter, even though this thing's going to get power crept pretty quickly. Does pretty decent damage, so, and hits airplanes, so... Use our chucker. The thing is now I think I need super tanks for this front line, which sucks. I'm going to use heavies because fuck it. Vehicles, we'll use 2 chuckers. And we'll take out those TKs first. Nice that we can suppress everything though. Ooh, wow, that was some really good dodges right there. I got 3 deflects a dodge on my heavy from a TK. That hurts. Nice crit on the brim right there. I think that means they're limited to frontline units now. So what we should be able to do now is use our heavies. Might have trouble getting through these tanks is the only thing I can foresee. I don't want to be using any more bars than I have to be either. Oh, that's nice though. That shears all the armor off those guys. Holy cow. Why does that do so much damage to armor? Does it just have no armor piercing? Well, I guess we'll never know because I'm restarting. Oh, brother. Need a fix for this ASAP. I think what it is though, in general terms, is I think basically what they have it as is like if your system or device doesn't respond or your internet doesn't respond, oh, looks like I lost a heavy, within a certain like X amount of time, then it just locks you out of your account and forces you to restart.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, which makes no sense because I've stalled on cellular before on my device, and it still has picked up the slack, so it just seems to be the Wi-Fi for some reason. Not sure why. Nice, that's a big dodge right there. That guy's dead. Got RPG guy attacking next turn. See if we can't kill him with a chucker. Oh, we got a dodge or a deflect. Kill this guy with our Dexter. Lost one heavy, but we got some okay SP. Split it amongst units we need SP for. No vials, so we're still short one vial from max, but our 6 supers are 4 soldiers ready to promote. That's a pretty good pretty good
day.
milestone, so I'll definitely do my soldiers next since they're going to take less time, and then we'll do supers after that, and we'll during those 2 days we'll farm our steel back up. See what we're at for widgets. We're at 16 widgets, so yeah, we'll be fine for widgets. We've got a lot of steel already, but we'll probably just keep mass producing units while we wait. And yeah, we'll go ahead and heal that heavy. Anything else in here that needs to be repaired? Yeah, 3 tax subs. Those things are going to sit in here, I think, from now on. I really should get a refund for my for my nanos for these tax subs. These things are not very good. But yeah. Anyways, I think that's it. Go ahead, we'll look at the supers really quickly. I'm debating unlocking the machine gun attack, but I think it's just too weak to even justify getting. Like, the super tank's purpose is very limited, so there's no point in even getting the machine gun attack. But yeah, we'll get R6 before we do that to see what the numbers come out as well. Yeah, that's what we're promoting. We're promoting Demolitionist, 3 hours, so we gotta wait for that. But yeah. Anyways, guys, so we're going to call it a stream on that. It was a really good stream overall. Beat the Kraken. Didn't really go anywhere with the Dreadnought, which sucks, but that's just, it is what it is at the end of the day. But yeah, got our R6 supers ready to promote. R4 soldiers. Got some other stuff upgrading and progressing, promoting, all that stuff. So yeah, we'll call it a stream on that. And I won't be streaming tomorrow, I don't think, but I'll stream possibly on Friday. Because there's going to be a lot of people on, and that's when my construct respawns, is Friday night at 10, so it'll be a late stream if I do. And yeah, anyways, thanks everyone for coming out, and I'll see you.